Oh, right, the box. What's in the
I
box?
thought that was a hat at first.
So, is this the article in question? Is it? Is this a box? A small
uh,
box deposited with the pawnbroker by the Mr. McGilded 2 months ago.
and on the night of Mr. Windibank's murder, the only item on the shelf that was touched by whoever broke into the shop. Quick, quick, let's open it and see what's inside. It's probably a dick.
Ah!
It's Tiny Dick! It's Music Box.
Oh, gracious. This is so... This is no ordinary box, it seems.
Wow. Although in truth, I had an inkling that might be the case.
It would appear that the box houses a miniature music box. Nope.
Movement, I think.
Movement.
He's so angry.
Then is it too much to expect? I think it would be reasonable to assume that it is a device for the playback of the disc, my lord. My lord. So here we have the means to play back Mr. McGilded's disc deposited by many banks at much the same time. Okay.
No.
Not strictly correct, my lord. It was not McGilded disc. It was the disc of the victim in the omnibus. By the way,
But why?
For heaven's sakes. By why, heaven's sakes.
By why? Okay.
just by the way. But why? Are we to understand that the brickmaker was trying to sell this music disc to Mr. McGilded?
Never. I have a question. I believe the answer will become clear if we listen to the music on the disc, my lord.
Top secrets? Yes, very well. Let's hear some top secrets. Let the court now listen to this curious disc at least. Wait, my lord. Good grief. What is the meaning of this, Inspector? The music box and the disc are, well, they're unrelated to the case. How do we know? No need to spoil the sovereign answer in the courtroom with silly bit of music.
I wonder if it has like a recording of someone speaking on it.
Objection.
This disc may very well have shut up. Clearly there's evidence that it's fundamentally important to understanding what happened.
The prosecution has no expecting it. But the piece is, clearly Scotland Yard has some vast interests here. But it is policy of this prosecutor to leave no avenues unexplored, and you, Inspector, we should explore you. I have no jurisdiction here to prevent that from happening. Yeah!
Nice phrase.
Yeah. No, future delay, please. Oh.
Should we take that thing off of it? It's Morse code.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. What on earth?
I couldn't tell you what it says, though, but...
Actually, not what I would call music.
Boo! No. It's just not the same note playing over and over again in an irregular sequence. No, it's really not. Ha 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 ha. Ho 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 ho.
Mr. Gyarados.
This really is priceless. I'm gonna dance to
God,
it.
He is.
After all that, the music box is broken. Broken? It can't be, can it? Well, obviously it is butter. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if it wasn't butter. If the officer sent to fetch it didn't drop it on the way back to the courtroom.
Well, with much regret.
Regret.
Regret. I feel the court must accept that this music box offers little in the way of clues. Are you ready to move on, Council?
Come on. Yes, alright. It does sound as though it's completely broken, but is it? Could this music emanating from the music box possibly be a new clue? Yes.
Because how would we get here if there wasn't a major clue?
I believe that it could be relevant, my lord.
Good lord. But how can it be? It's an
abomination.
Abomination, Council. Mere noise. I fail to see how it can have any meaning whatsoever.
Does sound strange, I agree. But there's one thing bothering me. It's that man that keeps laughing, while Graydon stands there chortling viciously. The inspector beside him has a rather telling expression on his face. It's as if Gregson recognizes the sound, as if he's familiar with it somehow. And that's making him appear extremely on edge. Fist me. I mean, what?
If that's a sense of the defense, my Japanese friend, answer me this. Answer me this riddle.
Oh? You know, I was learning that at one point, but I can't remember any of what I did learn.
Just what relevance do you propose this waffle?
Woeful?
It's waffle.
Okay.
Fucking Kim. Yep. Chiming on this case. Yep.
Chimneys.
It's Chinese.
It's the fence's belief that the sound emanating from this music box is... it's not broken.
Chandra. It's not supposed to be music.
It's not supposed to be music.
Honey, you can come over here if you want.
Just because this is a music box doesn't necessarily mean the sounds we're hearing is music.
Oh, yep. That gave us clear indication.
Look at that. The smile vanished from Graydon's lips as soon as I said it. I'm on the right lines, I must be. Making deductions based on people. How do people react to this? Do I have words to say? You're acting like Hurley Bruno.
Objection!
No one acts like that. The sounds were... necessarily music? Well, now that you've told us what they are not. Okay. I'm sure the court would like to hear what they are. Do enlighten us, my Japanese friend.
Well,
Surely you have an idea in mind, because if not, it will be the death of your ill-formed argument.
exactly. The music box is clearly broken, like your face. Refusing to accept that as fact is pure foolishness. They've got me. I don't know what the answer is yet. Bruno? I've just examined the music box very thoroughly. That was quick. And I'm fairly certain that it's not broken at all. Really? Really, the way it's been made, it can only produce a single note anyway. Thank you, Iris. Now shut the fuck up. Alright, well, if the music box isn't broken, must mean that the sound it's producing have some significance that isn't musical. Is the lady that does the thing gonna come in handy, I wonder?
I wonder.
Could it be? Is that what these sounds are? Something just struck me, Runo. Probably a car. I feel like recently, in the past few hours even, I've heard another sound very much like this one in the music book makes.
What the lady was doing.
Yes, it's a familiar sound. Yeah, actually, Iris. I was just thinking exactly the same thing.
If we were, I'm going to have to press the defense for an answer. Your assertion is that the sound produced by this music box is not in fact music at all? Then what the devil is it, Hansel?
All the evidence we've seen so far, all the testimonies we've heard. So I'll point to one single answer now.
God, the prosecution demands that my learned Napanese friend.
You keep saying Napanese, that's Nipanese, but okay.
I can't. I just don't. No. Napanese. If I say that, Napanese, yep.
Okay.
Tangible proof of events. Tangible proof. See, I can't say things if I don't know what the fuck they are.
Alright then. This could be the best chance I'm going to get to fight back in this trial. If I'm right, I'm going to join all the dots together. Like a book. I can read. That just explains the true nature of the sounds this music box is. Morning's paper which contains secrets. Oh, secrets. That I was remembering something about a paper.
Yeah,
on
this spec, yeah.
Was it this one? There's a sensational story. Ministry mole. Classified secrets may have been leaked overseas from Ministry of Justice. For a 10-year-old, yeah. Okay. Is it this then? Okay, are you looking for a new cure? No, I am not. I just wanted to have a reminder of what this was. I'm gonna... I guess I'll do this one because it has secrets and foreign agencies.
Take that!
Got today's paper, Cancel. Oh, the headline is Pawnbroker Harrison Punder? Hardly supportive of your case. No, the other side.
No, my lord, I was hoping you'd look further down the page.
Further down. Mystery Mole. Classified secrets may have been leaked overseas from Ministry of Justice. Yes, this is a very serious matter being investigated at the highest level, I understand. Is it though? I've heard that international transmissions along some of the secret lines are somehow being intercepted. And leaked to various other countries.
Was McGilded leaking British secrets, I wonder then? Presumably those transmissions are in the form of wired telegrams.
Of course.
Juror number 5, your input please.
No. Stop. Oh. Me, sir? Whatever the matter.
You told the court before that you worked at the same communication station as Mr. Grayson. Mr. Graydon, whatever, did you not?
He could be Grayson if you wanted. Yes, that's correct.
And the peculiar station where you work deals with government communications and newspaper reports.
Oh yes, we're not your run-of-the-mill communication station at all. Our work is extremely important.
He just petting that mouse over there.
I know.
Then tell me, is this not a very familiar sound?
Hmm? You don't mean to say, is it?
That's right, madam. There is more than a passing resemblance to the sound made by your telegraph machine as you tap it. I believe it's called Morse code.
But I don't believe it.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but when it comes to leaking telegrams from government departments, there could be nobody more perfectly placed than a highly skilled communications officer.
Are you suggesting that the music box disc contains stolen government secrets in Morse code? Yes, Morse code.
It is Morse code.
Please, everyone. This is This is high treason, council. Disturbing of
Deserving,
capital
yeah.
disturbing of capital punishment.
Too much new vocabulary. What is treason? And what is capital punishment? The sort of
Same.
words I'd half expect you to know.
For sovereign government's confidential information, hostile nations would surely pay almost any price.
Yes, and on the night 2 months ago, where were you? That was the very negotiation that was taking place inside the omnibus.
But in the end, McGilded perished and the all-important Diston lay unclaimed in the pawnbrokery. My word.
Judge, you don't have any words. In which case, whoever stole that information in the first place must surely have been beside himself with worry. Inside himself, too. Because if the disc were to be discovered before it found its way out of the country,
it would reveal an act of high treason punishment by death.
So the culprit had no choice but to retrieve it. And in order to do that, I turned into Meatwad. He would have to gain entry to the pawnbroker illegally in the middle of the night. At night. Because the article left behind by Mr. McGilded would incriminate him too much if he got into the wrong hands. And I had to shoot a little spinny. Isn't that right, Mr. Graydon? I'm having a heart attack.
Yeah.
You think I've been stealing government secrets?
Yes.
I don't even have any secrets. Preposterous, absolutely preposterous.
You are a secret.
Mm-hmm.
So, in response to the defense accusations, you claim complete innocence, do you?
Well, of course I do. I love eggs. I've had to stand here in silence while that pretentious foreign lawyer has been prattling away about how much he hates eggs.
Objection!
I hate this. Then by all means, counter the charges, sir.
He's just like, I also hate eggs. He's like, I'll crush them with my fist.
Prosecution demands that witness testify. Respond to the executions. I can't say it properly.
Accusations.
Brought by the defense.
Delighted, unsure.
The witness is reminded that the crime under...
Did you just say reminded?
Yeah, I did. Scrutiny in the trial is the murder of the pawnbroker, Mr. Winniebank. That being most flagitious?
Flagitious? I don't know what that word is.
For which the law of this land sanctions a capital punishment. But the heinous act of high treason is no less serious a crime. I urge you to hear that in mind as you testify,
Fair.
Mr.
Not here,
Graydon.
okay.
I went on.
He wants to hear it in his mind.
Yeah, so then, let us proceed. What the fuck said that?
What the?
Oh!
Where did they come from?
Where the fuck did they come from?
You gotta let us have a rabbit and a pork and a governor, and we got the things to say.
Huh? I beg your pardon? Who do you think you are? In my
Name's
courtroom.
Nash Skulkin. Occupation is professional baddie.
Yeah. Name's Ringo Scotton. Scotton?
He's a Scotton.
Scotton. But we ain't baddies enough to sell our motherland?
Yeah, motherland.
Yeah.
Are they actually Russian, I wonder?
I wonder.
That's right. We're what they call. I mean, they kind of do look Russian a little bit. The three Skulkin brothers. He's like, why am I here?
Bad time, fellas. Very bad timing.
Graydon's. I almost said Graydon.
Mm-hmm.
Your communications officer wouldn't possibly steal confidential government information. Those are a lot of big words. Besides, the sounds produced by that music box aren't even Morse code. It was some low-class brickmaker negotiating with McGilded. Anyway, it was not. have no relation to that man. Look, all we done is break into that gaff the other night, like what he told us to do.
Yeah, we know there was a doggy government secrets involved. We wouldn't have touched it.
Okay.
I don't think I want you here on my lap, Ichigo.
Okay.
Can you sit? No! See, then Hanman left. Or Mr.
I want to say Mr. and Mrs., but yeah. One Mr. will do, Governor. What's up?
Do I take that you now admit to the crime? That on the night in the question you did indeed gain entry into the premises illegally? Moreover, you did so as a party of three in collaboration with Mr. Graydon. Okay, son.
We have nice coats. We did, Gov. We did.
Quiet down, please. What say you to that, Mr. Graydon?
Also, he said quiet 10. What? Quiet 10 down. Okay.
Titan.
I don't...
Yeah, I wonder...
I have no idea what these two ruffians are referring to. You literati getting us mixed up in all this monkey business. You never said nothing about no government secrets. It was supposed to be a straight-up job.
You know what I thought about the easier to use that shop it was, eh? Poor old bloke didn't want to have to die, did he?
Nice to know who your friends are. Whatever these men say, I deny the accusations.
Indeed. Well, I certainly wasn't expecting this little music box to become as insignificant in the proceedings. However, as it has, I will admit it is into the court record as evidence.
Okay.
No us.
Okay, so communication officer couldn't still... I mean, they could, but sounds produced by the Mr. aren't even Morse code. How would you know if you're not a... I mean... How would you know that? Even though the lady said that they were...
Hold it!
Yeah, he's being a little bitch.
They aren't. To anyone with a brain, that would be blatantly apparent on listening to the music box for even a few seconds. Of course.
Surely it can't be that my learned friend is unfamiliar with Morse code. Actually, there's a lot of beeping.
Yeah. Oh, God, I forgot to read that out loud.
It was in his head anyways. I would be more than happy to demonstrate the basics for you, sir.
Okay. A lesson here in court?
Yes, Morse code is a communication series of two distant tones.
Short and long. Tone, you say?
Yes, a short dot and a long dash. Oh god, by combining these in different ways you can construct letters.
I see.
For example, this is A, and this is B. Hurts my brain. When you listen to the sound pressed by this music box, you can only hear one tone, don't you?
It sounds so similar. Room of it is the same and everything.
But there's no discernible meaning to this apparently random sequence of sounds. So that's why I think there's another disc. So your assertion is fundamentally flawed. This is not Morse code.
No. Really, you shouldn't be so surprised. What did I tell you? That music box is nothing but a worthless piece of scrap. Perhaps you might consider studying your subject matter before casting aspersions in the future. More than one future. Stop. Nothing to say but stop.
Mm-hmm.
It's so frustrating, isn't it? Iris, where did you come from? I mean, if the government secrets are somehow being leaked using the music box, so many other things would slot into place so nicely. Could there be something I haven't considered? Would it really be impossible to use this music box somehow to play back Morse code? I think we can give it a try. There's still every possibility that this music box was instrumental in the leaking of government secrets. That's the belief of the defense, at least.
Objection!
No objection. Does it please you in some way? Okay, how do you pronounce it again?
Nipponese.
Nipponese friend.
Yeah.
To repeat the same line of argument.
Infinitum?
What the fuck are you trying to say?
I think it's like infinity, or no, it must be Latin. It must be Latin.
Why I said Nipponese all the time is because it just sounds similar to Japanese.
Well, Nipponese is Japanese.
Yeah, so it's just easier for me to say it that way. It's already established that to be Morse code, 2 tones are required, dots and dashes. Yes!
Yes, I'm very well at that. Where that?
What?
Whatever. I don't know. I'm talking to myself over here.
Cats. Well, it would appear the defense has a hypothesis to put forward.
Gasp.
Oh, you the finger. You had better present your idea at once, Kensel. How do you propose that this music box, which appears to produce only a single tone, could have been used to decipher secret messages into Morse code? Cat, are you gonna go behind me?
Oh, okay, Well, oh, what's this?
What's that?
Oh. What is that, Reno? I've just noticed something about this music box. It looks like the bottom of the opens up as well. Oh, you're right. Well, come on then. What are you waiting for? Let's open it. Alright then, here goes. Oh, so yeah, another disc. Look at that, there's another movement. There's another movement on the other side. So does that mean you can set another disc to play back on the side? Yes, I think so. And it looks like the two movements are linked together. They're linked. Like a missing link. So, if you have 2 discs, they would both play back at the same time. Okay. Is that it? Or is there more? Should I examine it more, I guess? Who would have thought there would be a second movement on another side of the box? Oh, wait, I can present. I forgot. And this movement is like the other one. The comb's teeth are all the same length. So this movement is only produced in a single tone, like the other one. Yes, it must do. Except the length of teeth on the 2 combs isn't the same. So the single tone produced by the movement will be different to the single tone we've already heard. What? Basically, each movement can only produce a single note. But the notes they produce are different. A music box that can only play 2 tones.
Got it!
Oh. No, gracious, what am I looking at in here?
Okay.
Another movement on the other side of the music box? What?
It appears, my lord, that the 2 movements are linked together. In other words, you can put 2 discs in the music box, and the sounds of both will play back at the same time.
Oh, good heavens.
As the court has heard, Morse code comprises 2 tones, a short dot and a long dash. With a second disc in place, the music box could be used to generate Morse code and convey a message. This is beyond a joke. I'm sorry.
Your joke.
This poor excuse for our lawyer has absolutely no evidence to support his claims.
Though, of course, If my learned friend were able to present the court with a second disc, that would be more another matter. Well,
I can't at the moment.
it's probably in someone's pocket. May I remind the court that, as a witness has pointed out, he was not the one in the Romulus with Refield 2 months ago, striking a deal over the discs over discs. Indeed, that was Mr. Mason, the bookmaker.
Exactly. I had nothing to do with it. I'm drunk.
But he knew about the disc, though. Though it has holes, I must admit the argument presented by the defense is much calmer. And such, I believe the cross-examination should continue.
The link between Graydon and the victim of the omnibus case must be there somewhere. But I haven't found it yet.
But you... Looks like you need to give your argument more shape now.
You will retaliate your testimony. Retaliate.
Yes.
Your testimony if you please this great done.
If I must, though, I must maintain exactly what I did at the start of this pointless cross-examination.
Okay.
Okay, no shit. Look at all we done to break the gaff the other night. Like, he why is there stuff on my bed?
Cats.
Hold it!
Mr. Graydon told you to do, what? What do you mean? That's it, yeah? Who else, eh? Silly me, he thought was just popping over for after all them years with the rotter at a dodgy job for us. Ash. I don't know you. Let me stop you there, Mr. Skulkin. After all them years, you say. Do you mean to tell me that Mr. Graydon is an acquaintance of yours? We're the sociable kind of baddie, you know? Sure, let's say Graydon's an old... Say an old China? Okay. Hello. Is something wrong, Mr. Skulkin? No, the other one.
What? Me?
When your brother was testifying just now, he said something that seemed to cause you to react.
Oh, I was just remembering the old days, that's all. We used to have our alright old laugh together way back when.
Together? With Mr. Graydon, you mean?
Yeah, with Ash. I mean, you look at Adam now, in his fancy whistle and flute and yell at Adam and Eve.
Okay.
Huh? But when you was younger, he was from a poor part of town, just like us.
Is that so?
But he was always a leery one?
Yeah.
He and the brains, he had the savvy, always coming up with smart ideas, like what would never have gone through your heads.
God blimey, ain't that the truth? Remember Milverton and Skulkin Milk Run? That was a corker, eh?
Oh fuck. Save until after the trial your reminiscing has no place in the courtroom. And neither does your fruits.
Rude. Oh wait, the geezer asked this question, didn't he? And we was answering.
Yeah, we didn't do nothing wrong. Nevertheless, the court is not prepared to accompany you on your trip down memory lane. Okay, counsel, now can you turn our attention back to the testament, please? That was funny.
I don't know. Could that sentimental story be relevant somehow? Oh god, I almost pressed the next one.
Kinda, I mean, it was saying shit we didn't know about, that he used to be poor.
I mean, Yeah, sure.
That's relevant to his character.
My lord.
So I think,
Yeah.
yes, cancel.
Brother's last sentimental statement could hold vital information relating to this case.
Very well, cancel. I will permit the brothers to submit their testimony with that idea. That detail briefly. I hasten to add.
Say no more. Skulking never skulking.
Okay.
Okay, so Milverton. So should I press that?
Yeah, cause like, what does it mean?
Yeah. I'm sure I'm going to regret asking, what exactly was that? Some kind of business? This little scheme we had going back when we was youngsters, a bit of fun, really.
Delivering fresh milk to the locals. That's what it was all about. Okay.
That sounds alarmingly legitimate. There must be a catch.
Yeah.
I suppose since we're here, I should ask them to elaborate, but on what? The business name?
Yeah.
Since this business was just a bit of fun, you say? And it was just yourselves and Mr. Greta involved?
And our fruit.
Yeah, that's it. And our fruit. Milverton and Skulkin Milk Run, was it?
Yeah, that's it.
And where did the Milverton part come from? Oh, right. I thought clever clogs like you, but... Enough of
Oh,
this.
he's pissed.
How much longer are we expected to listen to this drivel? I don't... Let me guess. You don't accept anything these two witnesses are saying. Tell me, why is it that it was only at the mention of the name Milverton that you decided to interject? Because well... Num-nums. If it weren't the happiest of homes that one came from.
Yeah, that old man wasn't struggling for money so much as his wife walked out on him.
She took the name Graydon then, see?
And well, Ash will always be Milverton to us.
Milverton. So that used to be your surname, did it? Of course not. This is a buncombe. I've been a Graydon since I was born. You really think you can rely on the testimony of these two thieves,
Your communication. Yep. Your comments as your personal details will have been thoroughly checked at the time of your appointment. It would be a very simple matter indeed to subpoena these records, Mr. Graydon. Well, it would appear that Mr. Scott's testimony has been reliable for once. You were born Ashley Milverton then? It is correct.
Very well, yes.
Oh, someone must have like a fire going outside or something.
Of course. So Ashley Graydon was once Ashley Milverton. That information could change things. Could turn out to be extremely important.
Okay, hopefully that helps. I shut my window.
Yeah, his last name was Milverton. He's a childhood friend of the Skulkin brothers. All of a sudden, we seem to be up to our necks in a serious matter of national security. Although all this talk about interception of secrets and government's messages is still conjecture to the at this stage. It would explain a number of things, though, wouldn't it? The negotiations Jenny overheard on Longmeadows 2 months ago, and the break-ins at Wendy's. But the trouble is, it wasn't Mr. Graydon in the omnibus with Mr. McGilded. No, that was Mr. Mason, the brickmaker who was so horribly murdered.
If only there was some link between the two men somehow.
I know, but Mr. Graydon testimony seems to be as watertight as ever. I wonder if the key to us making headway with the cross-examination here could be those two brothers. Okay. I think it must be this one because they were talking about it.
Yeah.
So, what do I want to present here? Maybe this? Because she did give it to us. Notes collated by Mrs. Sato about the Gildo case. That was,
Should we look at it? So yeah, what is it? Oh, there. Mason. There we go.
Oh.
I knew that was gonna be...
that was his dad, I think.
Yep.
Because I know remember they talked about him having a son.
Okay, so that is it, yeah.
Objection!
Mr. Ashley Melverton? Tell me. Look at
Feast
my
your eyes
sword.
on this.
Why did you try to hide your former name from the court? Because I haven't gone by that name for years, it means nothing to me. No, I don't think that's the real explanation at all.
Oh. Angry.
The truth is, you had a reason to hide that name.
Explain yourself, please, Kensel.
I have here notes because I can read, my lord. And as we know, the victim, the man who we know now, understand to have been negotiating with McGilded.
Yes, Mr. Mason, the brickmaker.
That's right, only Mason wasn't his surname at all. God, I'm giving him an accent all of a sudden. It was his given name. His full name was Mason Milverton.
Milverton? Do you mean to say Saints Alive? Okay.
Mr. Ashley Milverton. Is not the case that the brickmaker, Mr. Mason Milverton, was your fire. I don't.
As I believe I mentioned earlier, your family history will have been thoroughly checked when you join the Lynn service. Jesus.
Yes. Hi, Luna.
It really would take no time at all for the record to spin these records. Courts.
Yes.
Record to record.
Truth is, you have been illegally acquiring highly confidential government information and selling to Mr. McGilded in collaboration with your father. I'm gonna spin. Hi, Luna. New facts and evidence unveiled by the cross-examination of this witness all come together to reveal the truth. And the truth, you say? That you collaborated with your father, Mr. Mason Milverton, in illegal dealings with Magnus McGilded.
Just gone. So no.
Yeah.
By didn't.
Didn't.
Yeah, by this music box, you mean cancel?
Yes, stealing information being sent in government communications selling to Mr. McGilded. Mr. Graydon concocted this elaborate scheme of using 2 music box discs to encode the information, as presumably a safety measure against the information falling into the wrong hands.
I'm a very selective one. I shouldn't have given this scheme any credence whatsoever. But the deal with McGilded went sour, and the brickmaker met his end.
Yes, before he was arrested, McGilded managed to temporarily dispose of the stolen disc at the pawnbroker. Then, having learned of the situation, you appeared at Windbanks 2 days ago in an attempt to recover the 2 articles McGilded had placed in pawn there. Are you certain that I'm dumb? I don't know.
But that attempt failed. Because you're dumb.
One of the discs seized by the police, and the other police, and that police over there, and the other you never found. So that same night, you enlisted the help of the Skulkin brothers and broke into the pawnbrokery. We don't call it brokery for nothing. This time, the chairman to recover the second disc.
Are you suggesting the second disc was inside the music box?
Eh?
We never knew nothing about that.
Do you want to get pet?
Yes.
On the night of Mr. Wintermix was killed, he got pet.
Oh god, it's gonna do the... Oh god. Yep.
The intruder wanderer touched me. I mean, one item. It was me, I'm the item. And one item alone, the music box.
Indeed. As rather ingeniously demonstrated using the 2 plants from the security camera, indeed.
Demons.
Mm-hmm.
So the question that naturally begs answering is this. Why was only the wood Urkel disturbed? Just like me, why am I disturbed? The answer is obvious, because it contains the second disc, which the intruder was desperately trying to retrieve. Luna just slobbered all over my foot. Since if it were to fall into the hands of the police, it would be proof of high treason. I have an arm. Well, Mr. Graydon, do you deny that all of this actually began on the fateful night 2 months ago because you're stupid? I refuse to accept any of this nonsense. I want a lawyer. Sir, there appears to be blood seeping through the sleeve of your jacket.
Yep.
It's brown. What? 2 nights ago, we know that 3 shots were fired at the scene of the crime in Winterbank's pawnbrokery. 1 took the life of the pawnbroker himself. 2 struck the pouch around Shum's waist. And 3, and the final bullet, it got ya. Struck the calendar on the wall of the shop, having first pierced the arm of one of the intruders. Luna, you're gonna have to eat out of the other bowl. Mr. Graydon?
What's that one?
It doesn't have hardly any food in it. That wound on your arm that you seem to be trying to hide, is it a bullet wound, isn't it? Or are you just happy to see me?
Mm.
He's got you know you me old China.
Time to call it a quits, so...
Croak.
I reckon.
Yeah, quits and croak, okay. Don't acknowledge my presence there under any circumstance whatsoever. Those were my terms, remember, and I paid you all handsomely to comply. Clearly I was a fool to think I could trust some come-back slums thieves. Fine, I admit it. I was there in Winterbanks that night. I paid this pair 10 guineas to accompany me. And as you've noticed, I sustained an injury in the course of my adventures. I'm Indiana Jones, bitch. And that is all. I admit to nothing more. Stealing government secrets. Negotiating with Mr. McGilded. I am dance. Me dance. As God is my witness, I'm sure I recall nothing of the sort. He's not going to down without a fight. Not until I can show hard evidence, I suppose. Nevertheless, the defense has now established a crucial fact.
Which is?
Well, we know that 1 bullet was fired from each of the 2 firearms we have in evidence. Bullet from the Skulkin brothers' gun hit the pouch around Mr. Shulman's waist. And the bullet from Mr. Winterbank's gun clearly must have been the one caught Mr. Graydon on the arm. I'd like to assume there's just a orchestra on the gallows.
Yes, indeed it must. We can rule out the possibility that the man shot himself. Yes, he shot himself.
And
of
that leads up
course.
to one conclusion. Mr. Windibank was shot by a third gun, which can only have been fired by the third intruder.
Yep, goodness.
So, I wonder if Gina shot him then. Ashley.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, somehow, I'm not sure how it fits together, but I feel like that's what happened. That's right, Mr. Graydon. The only person who could possibly have shot Mr. Windibank that night is you.
Yeah.
Yes, but also... he's pointing at fucking Gentic stuff. I laugh.
Okay, is it going crazy?
You little upstart. You made a grave mistake when you summoned me here. I'm a demon. What's that supposed to mean? Yes, as you rightly say, I was at the pawnbroker. I just like to think he's poking the inspector with that right now. Did my best to hide the fact, naturally. I had no intention of ruining the distinguished career I'd built for myself at the communication station. It's fucking like rhymes. But did the thought never cross your mind that there's a cat running through my room?
Yo.
Did you ever consider the possibility that there's a cat running through my room right now? She has the zoomies. Jesus Christ, Luna!
She's excited.
She is. Luna, come here. What do you mean? What thought? What possibility? Luna, come here. Come here. I don't want you hitting me, though. Possibility that if there was at the scene, I may have witnessed the crucial moment. Yeah, you see. Sick dancers. This makes me a low-key witness. I mean, a key witness, not a low-key witness, but I have my hands firmly around the neck of your client. What?
Are you suggesting?
I saw it all. Saw the very moment that pickpocket girl pointed the gun at the poor defenseless pawnbroker and shot him.
Oh my
What?
god, what a dick.
You're only saying that because you're fucking guilty.
Well, it would seem you're finally entering the last act of this theatrical trial. Finally.
Mm-hmm.
It's already done.
Yes.
You bitch. I trust you are fully aware of the implications you hear. If it is shown that your claim is false,
Then I'll smash you.
you will have incriminated yourself as the killer.
Oh, I understand fully.
Then I must ask you to give your formal testimony once more. Again, you explained to the court precisely what you saw at the moment the defendant allegedly shot the victim.
Nothing would give me greater pleasure.
Oh, and then he just, you know what comes.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Shooting.
Okay.
While these ruffians were jostling with the broker, I was still near the entrance of the shop. When Windibank threw Nash over the counter, I felt a sharp pain in my arm. I pursued the man, but he shut himself in the storeroom. I could see him through the peephole in the door, though. An accused in a black coat shot the man in the back as he was trying to flee to safety. I saw the blood splatter over that wretched girl. Okay, Luna, you do that. Then she tossed the gun out of the peephole, so I picked it up and made my... That makes no sense. She had a gun in her hand.
Good gracious, this is quite extraordinary testimony.
Luna, are you having fun?
Not very
Jesus.
believable. Your claim, sir. Under oath, you have clearly seen the defendant pulling the trigger.
Tick, 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 tick. Wasn't my intention to testify this way. But neither is it my intention to be found guilty of a murder I didn't commit. Sick. Death throes. So you see, my hand has been forced. I tell the truth now, as an act of self-preservation. The truth.
Until now, the prosecution is completely unaware of these details. Yeah, well, sorry about that.
Having shot me in the arm, the pawnbroker was then shot in the back by the accused.
No!
And as I said, she was showered in his blood.
There was only one bullet in each gun that was fired. You say the blood splattered over the accused's coat. Are you sure on that point? Yes.
Oh yes, quite sure. All over the black coat that pickpocket girl was wearing at the time.
Really? If her coat could somehow be shown to harbor vestiges of blood, that would be inclusive evidence here. Jesus. Such an investigation is entirely possible, my lord.
What?
Only very recently, a German scientist has developed a technique to pet human blood.
Okay.
So here's the true science, not even amateurs that have devious foray into the world of chemistry. Okay.
There's nothing about Davis but Harley's work. His ideas are all sound.
There are no use to us here in science, as in law, theories must be proven before they stand. Okay.
Yeah.
In Germany, the technique okay has already been employed in the courtroom as a
Basis.
as base of evidence. Okay. Scotland Yard has a small quantity of the reagent used with our lordship's permission.
Goodbye.
We could shatter all vestiges of doubt within minutes. Okay.
This doesn't look good, Bruno.
Why not?
Well, we know, don't we, that there's blood all over the front of Gina's coat. But they tested with their chemicals.
Oh help! You're right. I was forgetting what happened yesterday.
Oh, same.
Don't move, Ginny, I'm gonna shoot.
Oh yeah, but it's fucking old ass blood.
Yeah.
So, right.
That's not Mr. Windibank's blood. That stain is from 2 months ago. That's Mr. Mason's blood from when he was stabbed by McGilded, who was wearing the coat at the time. My lord, the defense objects to this test proposed by the prosecution.
Yep. Overruled. Lord Penzix, make it so at once. With pleasure, my lord. Well, we await the results, and hence may proceed with the cross-examination.
Once they find that blood on that overcoat, Gina will be...
Cancel.
Yes, my lord.
Your cross-examination.
Of course, my lord. If this case doesn't go well, then there's a cat playing with a ball. If I don't manage to uncover some decisive evidence or a really compelling clue now, I have a very bad feeling about the outcome of this trial.
Okay.
Okay. I kind of want to press him on everything.
Yeah.
I mean, it couldn't hurt.
Yeah. I feel like I completely forgot that the gun was only shot once.
Yeah. Mr. Windibank's emerged from the storm, I believe. Ringo and Nash were scouring the counter when he suddenly appeared and flew at them. He already had the revolver in his hand, unfortunately. I wasn't too close. I've never been so scared in all my life.
Yeah, we're just like irregular, middle-mannered burglars, that's all. We don't like violence. Violence. We're not violent.
So the pair who carried a gun.
Just the one gun, actually.
What do you mean when you say you were near the entrance of the shop? I was in the doorway running, my eyes over the shelves of four
And he was just like that. Just like that.
Looking for the fucking music box, of course. The broker went for Nash in the first place. Then Ringo joined in, making it 2 against 1, so I assumed they could handle the situation. But I was wrong.
I was trying to help you, little bro, but the old geezer chucked me over the blue counter. God.
So I pulled the gun on the old fella, and that soon made him scarper.
A pair of you sitting upon the poor, defenseless pawnbroker together. Shame on you.
Sorry, Gov.
Okay. Yep.
I felt a sharp pain in my arm.
Hold it!
You mean that's the moment you were shot? Yes, though I didn't immediately realize what had happened, of course. Things crashed to the floor when the counter as the 3 men were brawling. It was exactly that moment that it happened, so I didn't hear the gunshot. And the bullet went on the strike to the calendar in the wall behind you. So it would appear. When I looked at my arm, I saw I was bleeding badly, so I wrapped my handkerchief around it. Seeing as I couldn't explain what had happened to a doctor, I had no choice but to wait for it to heal. I didn't imagine it would still be bleeding 2 days later.
Well, did Mr. Windybank intend to shoot you, do you think?
Well, no, I don't imagine he ever noticed I was there, to be honest. Perhaps the gun went off accidentally. Anyway, it didn't quite strike home. When I pulled my gun on him, he tried to shove me out of the way.
And then he skewered from the door out and back. At which point, what did you do?
What did you...
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I could see 3 people in the door.
Hold it!
You mean you chased after him? I don't recall the reason why, but I ran after him to the back of the shop. And what about those people in the door you mentioned?
Well, unsurprisingly, the storeroom door is a solid job made of saltwood. Saltwood?
Yeah. Oh, there is. I forgot if there was or
But
not.
there's a small opening in it about head height that lets you see what's in there from the outside.
Actually, I should know that, shouldn't I?
Mm-hmm.
I looked through it myself that night. Oh, that's right.
Yep. My eyes. I saw things. Now, what about your burgling brothers? Did you see what went on through the people as well?
Not likely.
Didn't see nothing of the sorts, Gov.
I doubt these 2 buffoons were even aware of the people's existence. Said the Skulkin brothers were there, but they didn't see the killing of Mr. Windybank take place. Inside the storeroom, I could see the broker and the young girl standing there.
Defendant?
Yes, though neither of them noticed that I was looking. The girl raised her gun and pointed it straight at the man.
And then, what did you see next?
Just curious, hold on, I want to see something.
Mm-hmm.
Where is it? Not you. Do you even have it? Hold on. Damn it. Okay, I guess she was wearing the coat. I couldn't remember if she was wearing it or not.
Yeah,
I mean, I know they
was.
said it and all, but I couldn't remember if she actually was.
Hold it!
Yes, when the crime was discovered, the defendant was found with a gun in her hand, but that was Mr. Windbank's gun, from which only a single bullet had been fired. And as we've already established, Mr. Graydon, that bullet was fired at you. But no. Yes, but no, it wasn't the broker's gun that the pickpocket girl had when I saw her. You sit stick dance moves. Yes, the bullet from Windbank's gun grazed my arm, and yes, Skulkin's gun grounded the detective. But this was another gun entirely. Third gun.
Brooker's gun was not the murder weapon, so clearly there had to be a third firearm involved. In other words, the accused must have had her own gun with her at the time. No, she didn't!
No, she's too young. But no other gun was found at the scene. Hee 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 hee. Calm yourself, counsel. Sorry. You must consider the events in order. First I saw the broker and the girl glaring at each other, and then all of a sudden, the broker turned to run. And it was at that moment that I danced, and the rat shot him in the back.
A chilling image, I must say.
Hold it!
All over her. Yes, through the peephole I saw it clearly. Of course, stains are invisible now, what with the coat being such a dark color. But I assure you that the garment is soiled with the victim's blood. Well, it is soiled with blood, that's for sure. But it's not Mr. Windybank's blood, is it? No, that's right. It's Mr. Mason's Silverman Tillman blood from when Magilda stabbed him 2 months ago.
It's so annoying. If they'd only accept Hurley's chemical analysis, we could prove that.
But they won't, so unfortunately we can't use it as evidence to support our case.
Bother.
Yeah. So I picked it up and made my escape.
Hold it!
Okay. You wanna come here? Did I hear you correctly? She threw the gun out of the room. That's right. After the broker fell to the floor, she started walking over.
Well, where exactly? Oh my god, does he not fall
In
in?
the direction of the storeroom door to where I was watching. Of course, I was quickly retreated, and then the girl dropped the gun through the peephole onto the floor on my side of the door.
But why on earth would she do such a thing?
I couldn't tell you. Perhaps she was hoping to distance herself from the murder weapon. Without thinking, I went up and picked it up. I suppose I was worried just about just leaving it there in case any more tragedies took place. Yeah, right.
Jeez, I've been asleep all this long. So,
Mhm.
it was you, in fact, she took the third gun from the scene of the crimes.
Yes, it was yours truly. I left the clear up to my lackeys and left. Clear up? We made a bit of a mess around the counter, so Mr. Whistle and Flute told us to tidy up.
Yeah, he thinks he's our blooming mom sometimes. Okay.
Well, I was paying you enough, my god. Ugh. Tell me, Mr. Graydon, when you left the pawnbroker that night, was it by chance with the second disc in your jacket pocket?
You little toe rag!
You're like a bull at a gate, aren't you?
Oh, what the fuck is going on?
He's like, I'm gonna get you.
Excuse me!
Gentlemen. Yeah.
Something wrong, Sunshine?
That should be my line. You do realize you were just violently shaking Mr. Skulkin.
Mm-hmm.
Blimey, this D is a bit of an Oolian, ain't he? What was going on just now? You saw him, he grabbed me with some... Why the blaze, and he said he didn't mention the third gun when we got down the station. And why didn't you? Because we didn't know enough about it. Or that flaming peephole in the door.
Sorry about that. I can be prone to losing my rag sometimes. Not hurt, are ya?
Okay. Go blimey, see the way he's looking at me? I'm telling you, this D gives me the willies. That was strange. Inspector doesn't normally get quite as worked up as that. He wouldn't normally grab someone.
No, that wasn't like Rexy at all. He's normally all sweetness and light, no matter what I say to him.
Yes, well, I think you might be a special case, Iris.
Yeah, Iris.
Well, anyway, that was definitely out of character.
Crunchies. Oh, my lord.
Oh.
Requesting your lordship's permission to interrupt the cross-examination. Explain yourself, officer. I have the results of the test I ordered earlier, my lord. Yeah, the blood on the accused overcoat. But couldn't they tell it's old? Thank you, officer. You very well. The cross-examination is hereby temporarily suspended. Temporarily. I presume you have no
Objection.
Jesus. Objection. Consult.
They say it all the time and you still can't get it right, okay?
No, it's just always been a word hard for me.
No, my lord. Okay.
Well, there you have it. The report, please, Inspector. Jeez. Yes, sir. Yes, traces of human blood were found on the overcoat of the defendant, Miss Gina Lestrade. From the stains of it would appear that they were the result of splattering following a gunshot wound. A gunshot wound. End of report. No, goodness me.
Whee!
Oh.
See, what did I tell you?
Objection!
No, the blood on the coat is not Mr. Windibank's.
What on earth makes you say that, Cancel?
The coat originally belonged to Magnus McGilded. Just before the coat was deposited, Windibanks McGilded had fatally stabbed Mr. Mason's Milverton. So the blood on the overcoat is the blood of the brick maker from the omnibus case.
Objection!
Oh no. Well, the dad cannot speak. Isn't that right? My Japanese friend? Japanese.
Sorry.
No. 2 months ago in this very courtroom. Did he not argue fervently, Mr. fucking McGilded? He's also innocent. And yet, now that the man is dead, you brand him as a murderer. Because we knew your conduct shatters any shred of respect you have earned for yourself in this country. Okay.
But that was...
God. Bodily disgrace. Treachery, that's what it is. How do you determine whether the blood on that coat is 2 months old or not? Even help answer to that pop out. It could be done. Okay.
But we use Mr. Shelman's special formulated. Mr. Shelman's a detective, not chemist.
Yes. Would you put such faith in a chemical formula devised by me? For example, when I am a communication officer?
I held out Perzoki to Starving Boy, but he ran away crying. Okay.
Herlock Sholmes is barely more than a figment?
Yeah.
Okay, of the police's imagination.
Publics, not places, but okay.
Oh. Public! Fuck. His name carries no weight in this courtroom, no weight at all, but he's part of the...
Yeah. How could you say that?
Man's been shot.
I must add, victory is sweet indeed. This proves that my testimony is the whole truth from start to finish.
How do you arrive at such a conclusion, sir? Yeah. As the witness said, the accused's coat was splattered with blood of the victim. The only way Mr. Riordan could possibly have known that fact is if he saw it happen. No, he just speculated, because he's a bitch.
Mm-hmm.
In other words, this testament is solid, and the illusion is singular. It was the accused who shot the victim in this case. That is the whole truth. So...
A stabbing.
So convoluted. My lord. Been a long battle, this one, but this old warhorse has something to say now, if you please. What do you got to say, Mr. Foreman? As of this moment, sir, the squadron has reached its final decision. Ready, men? All for one now? I was gonna be all guilty, sir.
Guilty.
Guilty.
Oh, God.
Guilty. Guilty.
Oh, no.
Guilty.
He's so evil.
Mm-hmm. Oh, God. So daunting. Well, it would appear the ladies and gentlemen of the jury has reached a verdict. Delicious. The defense has constantly failed to unpack this witness's testimony. Here's to any attempt you may make and unpicking the jurors' decisions being equally successful. Okay. God, he needs a massage.
Oh god, I can't believe it. After I've come so far, how is it all unraveling on me so fast? Did we lose?
How very distressing. We held in such a low esteem.
Okay.
I don't know if that was, wouldn't you agree, Mr. Naruto? Is, officer?
Is Kazuha coming through in an officer?
You delivered the report now, that will be all, thank you. It occurs to me with some regularly, Mr. Naruto. I'm concerned. The scientific truth are determined not by science. Okay. But by none other than the human mind.
I know that voice.
I don't know, do we?
Am I going mad?
Moustache. Okay, it is.
Oh, it's
Sherlock.
Sherlock!
I thought it was, but I
Mr.
wasn't
Sholmes.
sure. One minute. So this, yeah.
There's posing!
What business do you have here, detective? The last I heard, you were recuperating in the hospital.
Well, I sure would be had I not been set up on an errand.
What errand?
Harley, it's really you! You're awake at last.
Yes, good day, Iris. I appear to be rather late to rise. My apologies. Now, my lord, if you will humor me.
In what matter, sir?
I have something of great importance I wish to give to the young lawyer over there. I need no more than 5 minutes. Would be so kind as to spare us the time?
What say you What say you to this, Lord Vinzex? This trial has taken many hours of the court's time, having spent so long already. Exactly, having spent so long already. You don't want to go wasting any more precious time. He's a piss. As I was saying, having spent so long already, I would seem
Churlish.
churlish to deny the defense of mere 5 minutes. Ah. Very well then. Cancel. You have 5 minutes. But 5 minutes only.
Oh, hello.
You're in your clothes again.
My dear fellow, I apologize for my tardy arrival. Miss Shums, are you alright now? I'm just crazy. I'm alright, I'm all wrong. Sorry. I've only just managed to summon the strength Sandman. I asked the judge for 5 minutes. But I fear even that may prove too much for me. Pray forgive me should I pass out. Let's make the discussion as short as possible.
Harley, this place is full of idiots. None of them can see how wonderful your chemical blood analysis is.
Well, that concoction of mine was really just a bit of sport to assist me in my inventions. I never took the trouble to refine it for appraisal by the scientific community, an oversight on my part. Right, modesty, surely not. But enough of that. I'm here to give you this, my dear fellow. What's that?
Lunch?
Lavender fur shiki wrapping? A leaving present from Mrs. Sato. From Mrs. Sato. She loves me. If possible, matters were to be settled without me giving you this. Those were her instructions when she asked me to do her this favor. I don't understand. Mrs. Sato foresaw today's events, I believe. She knew that the culprit would attempt to escape justice by means both devious and underhand, and that you, Miss Naruhodo, fighting fairly as you are to want to do, would find yourself in considerable peril. At that very moment of crisis, you were to give in a small parcel. Those were the dear lady's instructions. Leaving present from Sato-san. Whatever could it be? Oh. What is this?
Oh, it's the machine I made.
Oh, cat doors.
Yeah.
Meow.
Look, I use this as my latest invention.
What is that?
I call it the cat flap-o-mat. It can make a cat flap for a very friendly quaggy in seconds.
What is this relevance?
What's Susie up to?
Mrs. Sato muttered the following words before she left. I'm a failure. I don't deserve to be a judicial assistant. What? Didn't she say something like that?
I'm a failure.
You really had the best judicial assistant in the world.
Oh, that's extremely flattering. That's extremely flattering. But I'm sorry to say, I've lost my voice.
Yes.
But I've been a complete failure.
Whatever she meant by that. Whatever did she mean by that, Miss Jones? That night when you left Windibanks in pursuit of the thieves. Mr. Sato made use of this contraption for a certain purpose. That is your answer, dear fellow. Not all cryptic then? Sato-san used this cat flopping out that night. But why? Okay.
Have you done
Goodbye.
Stop. Never mind, for your 5 minutes is over. Oh my god.
Yes, we're out of time already.
That literally was 5 minutes.
Grateful to you for affording us that brief recess, Reaper.
I mean, no thanks, Detective. After all, the die is cast.
Is that really? See, I have a hat and you don't. You're dumb.
Jurors are anonymous in their leanings, so no doubt my learned friend will consider examination. Yep. But any attempt to alter the verdict now would be utterly futile.
I wonder. Mr. Naruhodo. Yes? The rest is down to you, dear fellow. What is your plan? The rest is down to me. I plan to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I need to be careful here. If I make a wrong move, the trial will end badly. My lord, the defense requests. Oh no. Oh god. Okay,
It's the right answer. More talking or more talking?
I think further cross-examination.
Yeah.
Further cross-examination.
Objection!
No. He's objecting. Jurors have spoken. Kuro called detects. Jesus, you may not cross-examination new witness now.
Objection!
The defense is not asking for the cross-examination of a new witness. Rather, to continue with one existing witness.
What? You heard.
It would appear that rather important details escape your attention, Mr. Reaper. My lord, requesting your lordship permission to interrupt cross-examination. Okay.
Thank you, officer. Very well. The cross-examination is hereby terminally suspended. No, it's terminated. I presume you have no vocation, Kenzel?
No, my lord.
Yeah, it wasn't finished.
Yeah, so nobody can say anything then?
If we're not asked to resume his questionation, Mr. Raiden, the court
is obliged to allow it.
Yeah, this is absurd.
He's been shot.
I know. I would remain these present. This is my courtroom. Okay. I heard that the defenses are within the rights to request the continuation cross-examination. However, I will not parallel unwritten
Protraction
of these proceedings. Therefore, I have decided to afford the defense one final opportunity, including the cross-examination.
I have a thing,
Yeah,
then I'm thinking, I have a game theory, but...
Counsel choose but one statement from the witness's testimony. Okay, but one piece of evidence to present in support of it.
Single chance to present evidence.
If following that, the situation remains unchanged, I shall move to...
Education.
Education. Okay. Sure.
I'll wait until we get to the thing to take a
Is
look
that
at it.
clear, Counsel? You will not press witness any further. Okay. My lord.
Headbang, yes sir, my lord.
Mm-hmm.
A single statement, and a single piece of evidence. Most generous. Oh, there you are, then. Well then, Mr. Naruhodo, it's high time I fell in dead faint. Bye. Goodbye. I leave this in your capable hands.
Okay. So dramatic.
Cue Pac-Man music. Whoa, 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 whoa. Or Mario or something.
Something like that, yeah.
Mr. Sholmes. Is he on the ground? Or
I don't think people even fucking care. He's dead again.
Yes.
Just saying, so
Insucciently?
So before the court is a singing with such high vigor. Oh, either the man has extraordinary strength of mind or an extraordinary lack of feeling. Both.
Both, yeah.
I imagine he's feeling very well, very little now. The detective is sleeping soundly in one of the antechambers.
Check a man when he's down, why don't you?
Well then, Council, are you fully prepared?
No. Yes. One statement, one piece of evidence. I won't let Mr. Trump down, or Iris. And I won't waste this final chance that Satterson has given me.
Yeah. Oh,
It's going to
God.
decide the entire outcome of this trial.
Like he doesn't have knives.
Mm-hmm.
Very well then, under the terms I have outlined, you may resume the cross-examination.
Okay, I have an idea. I have a game theory of thoughts. Okay, which one was it? I think... Ah, it was this one. Present. And then... where was it?
What are you looking for?
Hold on, you'll see. Is it... no, post. I want to see something. There's no people there. And then
Okay.
there's a peephole there.
Oh. Yeah, what the fuck?
And I think it has to do with the cat flepomat.
Mm-hmm.
So, where is it? I hope this is it.
No, what on earth is that?
Eccentric. Yeah.
Compassion. Jesus. Contraption, Council.
It's my cat floppomat, my lord. It makes a way for cats to get in and out of room. You can cut through any door you can think of and make a new little door in the middle of it.
That's right, my lord. It's a device for creating so-called cat flaps. Small doors for cats to come in and go as they please without their owners. I'm sure we can all work out ourselves.
Why you get so angry?
And that cat lover's contrivance has no possible relevance to this case. Oh, really? Of course it doesn't. To start with, there was no cat flap in the pawnbroker's door.
Not being a keeper of cats myself, I'm afraid I fail to see what this has to do with the matter at hand.
Perhaps it would help if I described its function in another way, then. This contraption is capable to create a peephole in any door you can imagine in practically no time at all.
I beg your pardon? A people, you say? People?
2 nights ago, we arrived at the scene only minutes after the murder of Mr. Windhamix had taken place.
Yeah, that's right. According to the paperwork of the yard, it was you and your Japanese assistant in Sholmes.
Yes, the 3 of us were together, and it's recently come to my attention that my assistant made use of this device at the time.
Your assistant did what?
There was a peephole in the storeroom. I can attest to that. As I looked through the peephole myself in order to see the inside of the locked storeroom. Mr. Nudicurse, what are you trying to say? Of course there was a peephole in the door. I said as much myself in my testimony. How could I have witnessed the crime for pity's sake? Yes, how could you? What?
Council, kindly say what you mean.
Alright, it's time. Time to strike to the final blow. What I mean is this, my lord. My assistant made the peephole in the storeroom door, and until such time as she did, okay, the door had no peephole and had no hole in it to look through. What? No.
Objection!
This is a farce. Are you really suggesting the people in the store in the door was...
Yes, it was created only after the incident had taken place by my judicial assistant using this device.
Your assistant tampered with the crime scene while being fully aware of the gravity of her actions? This is a most serious act of
Vandalism.
vandalism, Jesus.
For which I humbly apologize, my lord. It was in the few minutes that I left the scene in order to pursue the Skulkin brothers, and I alerted the police. Nevertheless, in the light of this new information, it became apparent that Mr. Graydon's testimony is riddled with holes.
He is a hole.
Heh.
Riddled with... Explain yourself, Cancel.
Majority of Mr. Graydon's testimony that appears to incriminate the defendant is based upon what he witnessed through the peephole in the storeroom door. Yes, that filthy girl shooting the man in the back. However, if at the time of the incident, peephole did not yet exist in the door, there's no possible way that you could have seen what you claimed to have seen. In short, your entire testimony is a pack of lies. Like your face.
Is there any, in this realization?
Objection!
No. None whatsoever, as my learned friend Mr. Elias.
Exactly. This is just some cheap trick designed to discredit me. I'm
Sure.
afraid. Of course you are. Do you seriously expect people to believe that a plaything can cut through a solid wooden door?
Do you want to demonstrate?
Oh yes, I designed it to be very powerful. You can cut through even the toughest of doors. That's absurd. I don't believe it for a second.
I have a gun. I had a feeling you'd say that.
What?
Waggy cooey, time for dinner.
When did she do this?
No, when the...
Yeah.
Oh, right, I forgot
Well-
the cat followed you. Young lady, this is the Old Bailey. One does not make cat flaps in oak paneling at Old Bailey. Okay.
I'm not done yet, don't worry. This doesn't mean that the peephole in the storeroom door at Windybanks was made by your machine. And there's no way you can prove it that it was.
No, but it's easy.
What?
The cat flaps my... cat flapomat prints are all fixed a size. And the dimensions of the peephole at Windybanks are exact match.
Ugh.
Old Silky's lost her words.
It's an excellent work, Iris. Thank you.
And now it's my learned friend. Learned student trends turn to be lost for words, I feel. Same. I believe your jail assistant has already left the country for your Eastern Island home.
Well, yes, she went to the beach.
Then you may have some difficulties establishing all the facts. For the sake of argument, let us assume the people has the dimensions that are a perfect fit for this
Contraption.
contraption. In that case, when the people cut, the prosecution demands proof of your answer. What is the purpose of lying inquiry, Lord Van Sykes? It's very simple, my lord. The defense argues that the people was created after the incident using the device. Well, we have pictures. But now that the perpetrator has returned to her native land, she cannot testify the fact there is no proof. And for as long as the defense remains unable to prove when the people was made, my learned friend's claim amounts to nothing more than a baseless
Accusation.
accusation.
What?
Sure. Indeed, that is true, Lord Renix. Well, Council?
I am.
Don't give up, Naruto. Come on. This is time to create your own opening and force your way through.
I don't know if I can do this, but I do know one thing. I'm Sailor Moon. Susato-san is the greatest judicial sentence in the world.
Mm-hmm. Very well, the Council for the Events will present evidence to support the claim made. Proof. Proof the door of the people's, or the Windy Banks storeroom was created after the event.
Which one is it?
The other one?
I think this one, yeah.
Take that!
What are you? Print from the detectives, imperial cameras again.
Yeah. My judicial assistant, Miss Sato Makatoba, is an extremely intelligent and capable woman, much of why I never had a chance, or cause to doubt, that she would have considered that the scenario and made sure I had the necessary proof.
The necessary proof is the photographic print, Council?
This print shows a scene in the shop that a cat is coming over to me.
Agreed. Look at the door. It also shows the accused repeatedly wield a gun in the direction of the defenseless broker.
But more to the point, it pictures the storeroom door in the background.
Let me see the print again.
Did you just fart on me, you fucking asshole?
Oh my god, stinky little boy.
He is.
I don't believe it. This is quite unremarkable. The door to the storeroom, it's a restroom now, is
Yes.
completely devoid of the people or any description. Yes.
Mitch Graydon. You couldn't possibly have witnessed the crime as you claim to have done. Because at the time it happened, there was no people in the door. In other words, your testimony is a catalog of lies. Nyurg.
Oh, go! You should have been a ballerina.
He should have.
I am satisfied that the defense has submitted its claim beyond all reasonable doubt. You may take a nap. This witness's testimony was entirely false.
Fallacious.
Fallacious. Okay. New words.
Yes.
That's not the thing we know. That's not the only thing we now know beyond all reasonable doubt. He is the killer. My learned friend's assistant guilt can no longer be denied. The women tampered with a crime scene. We didn't know it was a... Never mind. But more importantly... Good lord, there's more. Oh no, there's more! The defense may have established a reprehensible instance of perjury. Okay, that is no proof that this man is the victim's killer. But you just said if we had proof.
Yes, that's right. What? I was there at the scene. It's true.
Oh God,
And I was shot in the
crazy.
arm, and my hair came down, and my shirt was all messy. But that's all. Yes, in fact, if you look at the circumstances, I am the victim here. Don't
Oh my
please.
God.
No. I don't believe it. But they're right. It's, as it stands now, I don't have any definitive proof that he is the culprit.
Still, he can't worm his way out of it now.
Iris.
You know what they say. There's no point in locking the cat's door after the cat has bolted. Isn't that right or no? As Hurley always says, one lie begets another. No, wait. That might have been a line I wrote for him in one of my stories.
Well, no matter who said it first, you're right. Mr. Graydon, not only did you give false testimony to the court, but the lies you told make no sense. Make no sense? What do you mean by such a remark? What you said in your testimony reveals that you know something you shouldn't have known. In other words, there is a fundamental inconsistency in your statements. What?
Objection!
This is
Provocative.
provocative talk. Cancel. Okay, sure. Will you enlighten the court? Explain this alleged inconsistencies.
Iris is right. They're all stupid. One lie begets another. The inconsistency is revealed by this cat that's wanting me to rub his stomach.
Mm-hmm.
He's having a good time. They show that Mr. Graydon had knowledge of something he shouldn't have known. Well, namely... the people? No.
Was it the blood?
It's either the blood or the people. But I think it's the blood. Yeah, the blood. The blood stains that were present on Miss Lestrade's coat. That's right. The victim's blood splattered all over her when she shot him. But how did you possibly have known that? Obviously, because I saw her do it to the people and the...
Yeah.
Shut up, my dude. The point is not that you lied about your testimony, Mr. Graydon. It's the nature of the lie you concocted that is so revealing. You're not making any sense. Then let me ask you a simple question. How is it, Mr. Graydon, that you knew of the existence of the people in the storeroom? What? Well, obviously I...
Okay, cut your tongue, witness. Okay.
People in the door was made after the incident occurred. Once I returned to the shops, having failed to catch the two burglars, Scotland Yard investigators arrived immediately. Since the time, the police have been at Windybank constantly carrying out their investigation. Isn't that right, Inspector Gregson?
Well, yes, of course. The place is chock full of pawn articles, and my lads have to thoroughly examine them all. So I gave the order to have officers working around the clock and shifts so we get through it all.
And consequently, there's no way that you, Mr. Graydon, would have gained access to the shop. Therefore, you should have known nothing about the people in the storeroom. So the fact that its existence is that this cat is running away is completely something excusable.
Not yet. The fact remains that Mr. Graydon did retain that he witnessed the crime take place through the people in the door. How on earth is that possible?
Oh.
Could I have a word, please, Lord speak, Inspector. It's just that I really ought to be getting back to the station now to put in my report. There's really nothing more I can add to this testimony, so if it's all the same to you... permission denied. Oh. It's not all the same to me, Inspector, not at all. You'll remain exactly where you are until this trial concludes. Okay. Cat, sit down, please. Of course, sir.
Mr. Graydon. You shouldn't have known about the existence of that peephole.
Yo.
Which can only mean that you must have been informed about it by somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
Objection!
Stop there, my learned friend. Why? You realize I trust that the words you just utter have extremely serious inclinations.
Yes. But the defense believes that the details about the case that Mr. Graydon claims to have seen must have been revealed to him by a certain person before his testimony. And in fact, considering a particular clue we have, there's really only one person that could be. The Inspector.
Yep. Who is the person in question, Counsel?
Take that!
The truth is, it can only have been you, Inspector Gregson.
Me?
Objection!
And then he burped. Hello, Chico. You sit down. You had better have some proof to sustain such a rash claim, my learned friend.
Consider the fact that we have only been aware of Mr. Ashley Graydon's identity for the last few hours. We learned of it only during the course of the trial today.
Indeed. Preparations for this testimony were made with great urgency during our hour-long recess. Well, the police executed the subpoena and brought the man here from the communication station.
And until that time, Mr. Graydon would have had no idea. No inkling that he would suddenly be required to appear in court.
Are you suggesting that until such time as he was summoned?
Yes, my lord. Until then, it's reasonable to assume he knew nothing of the people. It was only once Mr. Graydon was in the stand that he realized his position. That he would have to defend himself against the accusations that he was the third intruder.
You're suggesting to the court that it was while the trial was in progress that he received information? So that he could commit perjury in order to save his skin?
Exactly. And the only person with knowledge of the investigation that he had any contact with is you, Inspector Gregson.
Yup. This is blooming outrageous. It's blooming. Why would I be giving away details of our investigation to this fella? I mean, do you know him? I was summoned to his lordship's chambers during the recess in any case. Had you forgotten? Quite true. I had a number of questions regarding the events that transpired at the pawnbrokery, which means the first time these two laid eyes on each other was after proceeding resumed following the recess. Well, they were talking to each other at one point. Since then, they've been in full view of the stands where such illicit discussions could possibly have occurred. They still did, though.
Yeah.
I've just remembered something right now.
What is it, Iris?
There was one time before, wasn't there? I think it was when Jenny was testifying.
Yep.
Oh yes, now you mention it. when the bailiff was dispatched to retrieve Mr. McGilda's music box from the scene of the crime. That's it. It was during that testimony. I remember finding it strange at the time. Mr. Graydon and the inspector seemed to be having some kind of secret discussion. It would have been possible for you to give Mr. Graydon the information he needed.
You little toe rag. You're mucking up all this up. Making this all up.
Yeah.
I'm a respectable Scotland Yard inspector, for crying out loud. Why would I do something like that? Why would you? Why wouldn't? Why would I be giving away confidential details to the likes of this bloke?
Admittedly, you wouldn't have any reason to do something like that for no gain, but perhaps it was part of a deal of some kind. Then it starts to make more sense.
What deal, Pencil? Yeah, what deal?
What if perhaps in exchange for details about the peephole at the scene of the crime, Mr. Graydon agreed to give a certain something to the inspector?
I'm sure I need not remind the inspector that if found to be true, striking a deal with any kind with a witness would be considered a gross case of
maleficence.
Maleficence. Well, it's becoming clear that jumping with executions is students such as you.
I don't do that.
Or the stakes so high, the prosecution is not prepared to listen to baseless slight changes. He needs a drink.
Yes.
It is incumbent on the defense now to press evidence in support of this diabolical claim. Okay.
Evidence.
Just what are you proposing that the inspector demanded of the witness and friend? Probably the thing. The court must see proofs of this alleged deal. He doesn't think in his mind's eye.
Inspector Gregson really did strike a deal with Mr. Graydon. And logically, there's only one thing he could have asked for. That must be it.
Bruno, do you think it could be?
Yes. It's the missing link that would join all the dots together in this puzzle.
Yep. I must proceed for an answer now, Pencil. What evidence claims of the mature alleged made with the witness deal made with the devil.
Not the devil. Think. Is
the
it
other
this?
piece? You think it was the other piece of the music box?
Let me do this one.
Music
I think.
box.
I gotta hope this is it.
Take that!
Inspector Gregson. Besides this murder, is it not true that you've been working on another very important case?
Yeah, what are you getting at now, Sunshine?
Is it possible that this other top secret case is what alluded to this newspaper article here? Classified secrets being leaked overseas from the Ministry of Justice.
How the boon, Nora, could you...
We discovered during the course of this trial the music box deposited at Wendy Banks by Magnus McGolden. Special box designed to play 2 discs at once. It would seem very unlikely that encoded on the pair of discs that were in McGilda's possession are leaked classified secrets.
Yep.
So I put it to you, Inspector, that in order to recover the second of the discs containing those secrets, you covertly made a deal with Mr. Grayson in which Grayson You exchange the Discord details of the case.
You little, he's gonna die. Give me chips. Or,
On the day of the incident, when we met you at Windy Banks, you said this.
I'll be taking that whatever it is. It is, Mikhail's end of the yard. Thank you very much. Hand over. No, don't. Don't give it to them. It's mine. That is mine.
She's dying.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, miss. But anything belonging to Mikhail, it has to be taken in evidence now. But they forgot the jacket.
Scotland Yard already knew at the time, isn't that right? That Magnus McGilder was involved in the stealing of the government's secrets.
My orders were, recover the medium used to convey the secrets leaked from the ministry. To do it on the QT, strictly hush-hush. That explains why, when I presented this as evidence to the court, you objected so heavily, I presumed? Because you knew that it contained highly confidential information. I mean, not likely. I mean, I wasn't that sure of it myself. I realized there was a possibility, that's all. Spectre, surely you're not saying that in order to acquire the second of these boxes, you did indeed reveal confidential details of the crime scene to the witness? Yes. To aid and abet this man in giving false testimony.
There's no other way that Mr. Grayson could have... Graydon would have known for his existence at the key point. It's the only explanation. A deal was struck between these two men. Not my fries!
No.
Objection!
Okay. If, I stress if, this is sobering assertion turns out to be founded in truth. Okay, it would mean that the second disc is as we speak here in the very courtroom. Where is it?
Wait, what? In this courtroom? How could that possibly make a claim like that?
Because Inspector Greg is
what?
He is.
Who's Greg?
What's that supposed to mean? As soon as seasoned policeman, the inspector will have approached this deal with caution. Surely he would not have accepted a gentleman's agreement. No, he would have insisted on having the article agreed upon in the palm of his hand. Good gracious, then you mean to say Inspector Gregson already has him in question as possession? Does that show he has the second disc actually on his person?
Yes!
Yes. Defense demands that the inspector search for at once.
Definitely. They could only have struck a deal with each other when Jenny was testifying before. And Princy hasn't moved from the witness stand once.
My lord, please order examination of this personal effects immediately.
Well, Inspector?
Is it in his fries? Zim!
This young lad wants to... What did he just do? Did he...
He's farting! Like, I can audibly hear it!
God.
It's hilarious!
Oh my god, funny. This young lad wants to tone down his imagination. He's insulted me in my profession quite enough.
Like, you can't hear him fart? It's hilarious,
No. However, if it'll put this matter to bed, dispel any doubts about my involvement, then I'll happily submit to a body search. Yeah, whatever
What?
it is. And
He's going to agree to it?
I presume you're aware of this
Precipice.
precipice on which you now teeter, my lord student friend. You made a most serious accusation against Scotland Yard.
Scotland Yard.
If following the search of the sector's personal effects, notice is found. Yeah, it's in the chips. You'll be demeaned, unfit for court service. This trial will end. Oh no! In my country's government will formally demand all of yours that you are servilely
reprimanded.
Jeez.
That sounds serious.
Yep. Indeed. To have a visiting student make such a
defamatory
remarks about our country's most senior police force is not something Her Majesty's government will be able to overlook. Okay.
You're just threatening Bruno because you're scared.
Are you scared? If you choose beyond serious, you must be prepared for grave consequences.
It's true. I'm very gay. And for the Reaper man, I can't imagine Gregson would have accepted a gentleman's agreement for something so critical. This must have physically changed hands, which means the inspector should have it. But somehow, something doesn't feel quite right here.
No. Very well, Counsel. You know the implications, so now let me ask you one fun time.
Yes, my lord.
Do you still press the formally requesting the search of Inspector Personal Effects? Search him, search someone else. God.
I think we need to search someone else, because I think he got rid of it to someone else.
Oh, you remember when he grabbed, what's his name?
Yep. So, search someone else.
Because if they're making the offer...
Yep. So, I think it's on Nash. Yes, the defense formally demands the search be conducted.
Oh, well. Don't say you weren't warned. But your stubbornness may land you in hot water this time. Perhaps the lesson will do you some good. Fair enough. I've got nothing to hide. Very well then. Bailiff, conduct a search of the receptor personnel. Yeah.
Okay, I was wondering when he was going to do that. Defense demands search, but not of Inspector Gregson.
What?
Someone call an ambulance, but not for me.
Yep. Now what's all this? I'm the one you're accusing, aren't I? I thought you wanted to search me. Thought you wanted to touch me.
No, Inspector, not you. Somebody else.
What does that mean in all this? Lost it at last, have you, Sunshine? The court shouldn't have to put up with the nonsense. You're being completely irrational.
Just trying to figure out where he would hide it. Is it in his pockets, then? That's the only place I could think of.
Oh, is that Iris?
What you all told him to do and have the courage to his convictions. So you should respect that and listen to what he has to say in good faith. Because that's the British way.
Well said, young lady. Indeed, this court is in awe of the defense counsel's conviction and eagerly awaits his next words. What? Now don't be hasty, my lord.
If I'm not mistaken about the things I've seen in court today,
Yeah.
I'm fairly sure that this has to be this at the moment. There's only one person it could be.
That's all. Whom do you request to search now? That man.
I'm hoping it's him.
Yeah.
Take that!
Of course, my lord. Mr. Nash Skulkin.
No, never.
Yay.
Yeah, blimey.
Me.
Him? Very well then, bailiff. Restrain the witness and conduct a thorough search of his personal effects. I'm concerned. Please, my lord. Inspector? Got your order. How's you reach the search?
Objection!
Yeah, you're... Unfortunately for you, Inspector, your objections carry no weight here.
Your objects have no effect here.
In this courtroom, only prosecution and defense have the authority to object. But Lord Van Sykes, I have no idea what forces are in play that might influence your actions. But personally, I have no intention of
Obstructing
the course of the trial. It was so scary and Bailiff, carry out the search. Oh, he...
Wow, now, old Mo, I don't know nothing about no disc. Cut it out.
Oh, he's gonna go be touched now. Here, Lord, in the witness's pocket.
Okay, so it is pocket.
I found this. Good Lord, that's another music disc.
I don't know nothing about it, nothing.
Yup, he thought he could be sly.
Gasp. This is the second music box disc left behind by Magnus McGilded. I spin around. Is it not Inspector Gregson?
No, soon, Yukio. Ora, Mr. Skelton, what do you say for yourself?
Gordon Bennett. Gordon Flynn Bennett. I swear, I didn't know nothing about the disc, honest to God.
Cancel, would you please explain what exactly is going on here? A lot. The deal that was struck was between this witness and this detective, no?
Without question, my lord.
Then, for pity's sake, why on earth was this man in possession of the disc that the sector traded for information?
Inspector Gregson is a shrewd, calculated man who rarely loses composure. But at one particular point in this trial, he exhibits some unusual behavior for a moment.
I don't recall what unusual behavior.
It was reading. During my cross-examination, Mr. Graydon. Tell me, Mr. Graydon, when you left the pawnbroker that night, was it by any chance at the second disc in your jacket pocket? I admit to nothing of the sort. Illustrious man. Well, Mr. Graydon answered my question. The inspector appeared to have grabbed Nash Skulkin by his coat and was shaking him violently. Yeah, he did all the... Thought me noggin was gonna fall clean off my head. Did I? I did. I was wishing I'd been born as my brother I was. And what exactly happened to make the detective attack you like that? I ain't got a clue. He just suddenly turned and grabbed me and kissed me. Why the blazes, you mentioned the third gun when we got down to the station. That's what he said. Yelled it right in my ear hole. He did. My head's still throbbing now. The way the detective behaved then was extremely out of character. But looking back now, it must have been that he did it. That was the opportunity Inspector Gregson created for himself in order to hide the disc there.
Oh, bless my wing, he did? He hid it. You... but I'm afraid I failed to comprehend the motive here. if the detective had acquired the disc he's after, why on earth would he then proceed to hide it in another man's pocket? This is a court of law, and he could have submitted the item as evidence. Because he didn't want to. It appeared, my lord, that the inspector was not at liberty to do that. What? Why not? What? Whatever. Why never?
Whatever.
As the man himself revealed earlier, he is currently assigned at some special conditions. My orders were recover the medium used to provide the secrets leaked from the ministry, and to do on the QT Krishy. Hush hush. Hush hush. A top secret assignment. Is it? As far as we're aware, the information stolen comes from government communications. It would seem that if the information were to be revealed in the court as evidence, it would be problematic. Does that sum up the situation, Inspector? I'm operating under direct orders from the ministry. I'm afraid I'm not at liberty to answer that question. So realizing there here was a chance that you may be searched, you then took steps to hide the disc you had acquired from the witness. So does mean
he only pretended to attack Skulkin in order to get close to him. Just slipped the disc into his pocket.
So, it was all a pretense. Okay. Well now, Inspector Great. Son, and you, Mr. Erdon. Are you prepared to admit to the accusation made against you of this other deal? I mean...
I must add, admit to it, you will surely please, as if. Mr. Graydon. Clearly, our Eastern visitor has an uncommonly active imagination.
Oh my god, fucking dicks.
I'm gonna poke you. However, there's no proof that I passed the disc to the inspector.
Objection!
It was before, though, I thought. But okay. But then, how do you explain the reason why you knew about the people? I'm under no obligation to explain. What? Yes, I lied to my testimony that I admit, so sentence me accordingly. But that is all I admit. Murder, leaking government secrets, leaking blood, striking a deal with a detective. Being on my period, no, I cannot fathom it, all of this young Eastern men's fancy. I have no idea what any of this is about. I have no thoughts in my head. You what? Well, what about you then, Mr. Inspector Gregson? Do you admit to making a deal with Mr. Inspector Graydon in order to acquire the Inspector disc?
Are they all inspectors now?
Yes.
Ladies and gents of the jury. As the Scotland Yard Inspector, I will declare this and nothing more. I am acting in the best interests of the country. Whatever I've done, it's been in the name of justice. Oh no. Oh. So, as members of the public of this fine country, I like to think that justice will be your guiding light when you're making your decisions. Yeah, but framing a young girl for murder? This is quite a
quandary.
Quandary indeed. Rarely have I encountered such extraordinary turbulence.
Tumultuousness
in the
concluding
of a trial. I know, it's fucking You know the words. Nevertheless, in the essence of any further evidence to be presented, because we have none, I believe it is time that we put the matter of the jury for their final learnings. Well, now, as a fellow servant of Queen Country, I must say I sympathize with the old inspector.
What?
Yes, he's a dependable man, I'm quite sure, and so as one becomes a good judge of character.
But even crossing your eye doesn't help when it comes to looking in this case. It's all blurred to me. Okay.
Well, as a fellow professional, I'm old. I like to put my faith in the detective, really. Oh.
I agreed on this highly skilled operator. Stop currently in presence of idol. Okay.
Detective has very much trust in Ias. More than this, I cannot say.
I don't believe it. These 6 jurors are... They're going to believe Gregson if they declare their decision. What now?
Is Ginny going to be found guilty?
If I don't manage to produce some definitive evidence right now, then we're going to lose. Either some proof that Graydon killed Mr. Windibank or stole those government secrets. Or some evidence to force Gregson into admitting that he struck a deal with the witness.
Well then, Counsel, I think it's time I imposed on the jurors to declare their final decisions, no? That is, unless you have some compelling evidence you have thus far not presented in the court. To the court. I don't know, do we?
If the judge called the jurors to announce their leanings, Gina will be found guilty.
So there's no choice then, you know? You have to throw some evidence at them and throw the gun at them.
This is it.
Yeah.
It all comes down to this. Who do
Throw
I
the
present evidence
son.
against, Gregson or Graydon? Oh shit, okay.
God, oh shit.
I think Gregson. But,
God. Gotta make them think.
yeah.
Make them feel.
I gotta make them feel. Inspector Gregson, there is one final piece of evidence I would like you to see.
Yeah, what's that then?
If you refuse to acknowledge that you did in fact strike a deal with the witness here today, then you leave us no choice but to examine this piece of evidence thoroughly.
Oh yeah! All gone.
Oh. This is my last chance. It looks like I'm going to have to force his hand here.
Are we gonna...
One final piece of evidence to get this detective to admit to the deal he clearly struck with Graydon. Is it what I think it is? This thing? Only positive you. Yeah, because if we play both of the things,
Yeah.
Take that!
Is that Mr. McKellar's peculiar music box console?
Yes, with the disc already in place, ready to play. I think perhaps now would be a good time to listen to the sound produced by the music box again.
With the other box.
Only this time with the inspector disc we've just discovered and placed as well.
Goodness, it's this console.
Hold it!
This. Wait, I can't let you do that.
Why not?
Because, because it's got nothing to do with this case, so that's why.
Not true, Inspector. You're a big fat doo-doo head. The defense has already proposed to you that the sound heard by the court earlier from this music box were a part of a Morse code message. We know that Morse code comprises 2 distinct tones. The defense believes that the second disc contains the second tone needed to complete the message. And now we have a chance to confirm that theory. A game theory.
For crying out loud, Sunshine. We're talking about the state secrets here. Fuck the state secrets. If you go letting the whole courtroom hear confidential information like that, it's treason.
No, it's not. You're treason. Then do you admit the charge? That in order to protect those state secrets, you engaged in unlawful dealings with a witness.
You're mad.
We're all mad down here.
If you let that secret information out into the public domain, you'll be making an enemy of the entire British government. You idiot. Okay.
I'm not. You're an idiot. Let's not forget, Inspector, that you, Scotland Yard officer, leaked confidential case details to witness. That you continue to lie to the court, and all because by fair means or foul, you're determined to do your duty. Well, by fair means or foul, I'm prepared to do mine.
Dare.
I will dare. I will stop at nothing to protect my client. I don't care who I make an enemy of. My lord, if you please. The court must hear the sound made by that music box.
Come on, heads. For Pete's sake, stop them.
Objection!
Okay.
Here's my foot!
Yes. Inspector, you should know my methods by now. I'm a prosecutor. I'm no Scotland Yard puppet.
I will crush them.
In this courtroom, my duty is to the law, so let me propose a toast to uncovering the truth by fair means or foul.
Thank you.
No.
He burped.
Very well. The defense states here that the prosecution has been made very clear, I feel. Therefore, in accordance with the defense request, the court will now listen as this music box is set in operation once more. This time, the disc.
He loves his fries.
And focus playing.
He's choking his fries.
Oh, fucking hilarious.
Sounds like shit.
Let's do that.
It's unmistakable now.
It's horrible. It's Morse Coast.
It's Morse Coast. Morse course.
Alright, I meant it. Whatever you want. But for the love of fuck God, shut the blue thing up.
Does it hurt his ears?
Yes, it was hurting my ears.
Oh no. Let me ask you again then, Inspector Gregson. Did you, or did you not, strike a deal with the devil next to you in the stand, Mr. Ashley Graydon? I mean, he could be Lucifer, fuck. Or Satan, one of the two.
Specifically, did you furnish the witness with a confidential case details in exchange for this music box disc? Box.
A box.
Of discs. Did you reveal the
existence.
Jesus, other people in the pawnbroker's storeroom door?
Did they bark?
Thinking of them. I did.
Oh, he barked. Yeah, stop. What are you doing, man? Put back on your pets!
It's all for justice. It's all exactly like the young Eastern lawyer said. When the trial resumed after recess, we were stood here in the stand together. That's when he approached me with the deal.
I'm just gonna side-eye you. Shut up, you imbecile. Shut up.
Oh, he's pissed.
Before I tickle you. You there. You're the detective who turned up at this pawnbroker the other day, aren't you? I may have something you're looking for, Inspector, with me at the very moment. It's my tickly hands. So how about a trade I suggest you accept? Or information that you make certain individuals uncomfortable will soon become very public. Okay?
Okay.
I didn't understand anything that you said.
No, I couldn't let that information become public knowledge, not under any circumstances. So I accepted me in the proposal. We're now gonna be married, so don't tell him details about the case. I should have put him in the clear. People in the storeroom door, the blood stains on the overcoat.
By giving false testimony, this witness intended to have the defendant wrongly accused of murder.
Yep.
Inspector, you knew that. Yet you still revealed the details to facilitate the witness's perjury.
I did. But then it turned out the people had only been made that night, after the incident took place. Scotland Yard wasn't aware of that, if I'm perfectly honest.
I'm angry. Well, Mr. Graydon, what do you have to say for yourself? My shoulder.
Yeah.
There's nothing and no one left for you to hide behind. You struck a deal with the inspector in order to escape conviction of a very serious crime. Namely this. You are the third intruder who broke into the pawnbroker in the night in question. And you perpetrated the murder of the proprietor, Mr. Mindy. Oh. Are you gonna, like... Hello, traitor. We'll beat you.
Oh, God!
Get him.
He is gonna choke him.
Oh.
Not a surprise. Bailiff. Restrain that man.
One's already being restrained. Restrain the man who's restraining the man.
Restrain off.
That's it then. It's all over.
Is it?
Dots. More dots. That's a lot of dots. I despised my life growing up. Those slums are vile places. Oh, is it you? Is that Gina?
Is it?
I think that might be Gina.
Okay, sounds like growing up. These slums are vile places. I was cursed from birth, but for
what?
That's him.
Okay, it sounds like Gina at first.
I know.
Born in
no.
poverty, the son of a penniless artisan. My parents did nothing but quarrel all day long. What little money they had was never spent on me.
It's
him.
Yeah, it's him talking.
Okay.
So I tried to say his name, but it wasn't.
I thought you meant it was Yosuke. So I set about studying to better myself to one day escape from the hellhole.
And you eventually became a communications officer and hired in termination.
But then you decided to try to sell government secrets. Why?
Yeah.
Because I'm a big dum-dum doo-doo head. Isn't it obvious? Because I wanted money. Even now, years later, the nightmares of my life in the slums wake me in the small hours. I wanted to drown them out, with more money than anyone who lived in that squalor could ever imagine. Then one day, I met him. My dad. Mr. Magnus McGilded. My true dad. I called him Daddy on a handful of occasions. Oh god, okay, I gotta take a drink for this one. Yeah, fiend with a core talent, so you are. I lost my Irish accent. I have money to throw you away if you're interested. Okay, I'm getting it back. All you need to do is go along with me little plan now. All for that little scene. To steal the ministry's telegraphic message logs. I thought it said massage logs. And McGilded would buy them for a handsome sum. As I was responsible for inspections of the ministry's communication office, it was a simple enough task.
Devil's offerings, it is...
So he's the devil. Well, I mean, McGilded's the devil, I guess.
Yeah, I think that's what he was saying. But you must surely have realized the seriousness of the crime you were committing.
And for that reason, I took great lengths to ensure that my actions were untraceable.
By using the music box.
My father was a brickmaker. Though my mother divorced when I was still a child, I also relayed bricks one time, and it sucked. Yes, Mr. Mason Milverton. That's right, he was very skilled with his hands. He touched me all over. He'd once been a music box maker's apprentice. imagined his skills would have sufficient to create a machine that could generate Morse code. So I sought out my father again to employ his services. That's the way I feel like he was going with that. It was like, he touched me. It was the first time I'd seen him since I left the slums 10 years earlier. Oh, he's right there, being a man.
Oh, look at you, Ashley. What a fine gent you've become, eh?
He was a different man to the one in memory, a thin, frail old man. But poverty had never taken him and broken him, and it didn't do anything to him, never kept him like it had me. I was sure that wouldn't help me if I told him the reason, so I made up a story. I've got some more for you, Father. I need a music box just made.
Okay.
It's you, yeah.
A music box disc, eh?
Is that me? A musician friend of mine has written some music he wants to sell to the public. I've brought the score with me there too, actually.
I would be delighted, son. It's been 20 years since I did any work like this, though. Fetch my tools with you there in the loft.
But it was so dirty, I had someone else do it for me. That's how I had him make the 2 discs.
Thereby splitting the information into you were taking considerable precautions indeed.
It was to protect myself as much as anything. If it meant that I could deal with McGilded in 2 separate transactions. First involved the first of the 2 discs and the music box, and I can count. God, and he burped again. That's the soda. I exchanged them with McGilded for 10 guineas. Then on receipt for the disc, he would pay 1,000 guineas. I hope it is guineas. That's what I'm reading it as. So what happened on the Unmissed 2 months ago was the second part of the deal. The exchange of the second disc. Yes. I'd sold the man information that way a number of times already, but it seems he became a reluctant to part with his money.
But that doesn't quite make sense, Mr. Aaron, for why is that on the Omnibus 2 months ago? Your father, Mr. Miller's son, was the one dealing with Mr. McGilded and not yourself.
When I received the 1,000 guineas after my first completed dealings with McGilded, I decided to give 200 to my father for his troubles. But my father realized something was amiss. In time, he worked out that I must be involved in something dubious, and when he did, he said to me,
"Next time there's an exchange, you'll let your old man do it, understand? Otherwise, I wouldn't take your money anymore."
Dubious.
I know.
That was my father's way of dealing with it, I suppose. Climb into the omnibus, hand over the disc, and take the money from the Gilded. That's it. So, if it wasn't his father, he would have been stabbed instead. He had no idea what was actually on the disc that I'd asked him to make. He never knew. Just like I'll never know why everything went so horribly wrong that night.
Yeah.
Unless his father called him out on shit.
Mm-hmm.
All I know is that the disc was taken from him and he never returned home.
And no one said anything.
This is my good side. It was then.
It is though.
Then I was out of what sort of monster McGilded really was. So after 10 years of not once uttering it, I swore on my father's name. Oh, did he set it ablaze?
Mm-hmm.
To exact revenge. Holmes is just in the gallery, just playing his violin. Revenge.
As anyone with even the remotest knowledge of the man will no doubt able to imagine.
His voice cracked.
McGilded brought all his wealth and influence to bear in the most disciple of ways. whatever the fuck I just said.
Despicable, I think.
Despicable. Yeah, I was trying to say that, but
Yeah.
to crush any citizens, justices, trial.
Termiderms. And the derms.
The crime scene was tampered with. The evidence was fixed. And witnesses were bribed. The victim? Fuck, the trial 2 months ago was a farce from
It
start
was
to
just a
finish.
thought. My feet had barely touched British soil back then, because I didn't have any, and I walked into the hornet's nest completely unaware of the sinister background to it all. I'd made plenty of money out of dealings with Mr. McGilded by then, so I spared nothing in my arrangements. 2 months ago, I knew exactly who to hire. If you were willing to pay the price, there are people in this city willing to do anything. There are people in the society. People like McGilded himself had shown me that. Are you saying that? I think you have the picture now? After he twisted everything to his favor in this courtroom to ensure that he walked free? I took matters into my own hands and delivered the justice that Munster deserved. That tragic incident following the trial were 2 months ago. Was planned and executed by yours truly. McGilded's death that day. So, I wonder if he wanted to frame Gina because she conspired with McGilded.
Yeah.
Not by choice, though, but was caused by this man.
Mm-hmm. Everything is ready, sir. If you'd like to follow me into the courtroom. Was that him then, I wonder?
Oh, yeah. What's this, officer? It's too soon that I was led to believe.
I hope it's not included, sir. There were some changes to the schedule.
Well, I must be making tracks now. It's just time for the inspection. They're going to examine the omnibus again, so I'm told. I asked if I could be present for it myself. So that policeman who came to tell Mr. McGilded he could examine the omnibus again. That's right. An imposter hired by me. Oh, it was hired by him, okay. McGilded used his wealth to manipulate the trial. He paid people to adulterate the omnibus with all manner of false evidence. He threatened witnesses to lie in the testimony. So I gave the man a taste of his own medicine. Once the omnibus was doused in paraffin, one of my sham policemen ushered McGilded inside and sent him on a one-way journey to hell. I fixed my cane, by the way. An eye for an eye.
And he has.
Makes the world go blind, though. But I also understand him, though. That's how I avenged my father's death.
Oh.
Fix your wig. Fix glasses.
A spine-chilling account indeed.
But that wasn't the end of it for me. There was a loose end, you see. Loose end? Did you forget how to tie your shoes? Yes, I did. I should think it's obvious. The second disc, which my father had taken to exchange with McGilded.
Ah, yes. There was indeed no mention of it in the man's trial 2 months ago. Apparently because it had been removed from the scene of the crime.
When I realized it was missing, I remembered something. Something from the first time I dealt with McGilded. This trial's been going on for days. This is the first of the 2 discs in the music box. You need to play them. Well, look at that now. What an ingenious little invention. So then, as promised, 10 guineas for you, young man. What's this? Winterbeck's pawnbroker. Aye, 'tis a pawnbroker ticket, so it is. You can use it to redeem an article I've deposited there for ye. There's no need to give a name. Just hand over the ticket and tell the fiend the watchword. I've put a jewel in pawn for you. It'll fetch a good 10 guineas if you sell it so well. I've never heard of pawnbroker being used in quite that way before. Have you not, Mr. Graydon? London's pawnbrokeries are very useful, you know. Each one is like an extremely secure vault.
Okay.
So I knew that if he'd taken steps to hide the disc, it would be in the pawnbroker somewhere. And that on the night he killed my father, he must have entrusted the ticket to someone. Yes, to Gina. I remember now that when we first met you at the Wendybanks that afternoon 2 days ago, you had a description of Miss Lestrade written down. How did you know who you were looking for? From the trial, that pickpocket's testament was clearly peculiar. Anyone could see that. I realized immediately that she was another of McGilda's pawns, that he must have threatened her somehow. I was fairly convinced it would be her who had the ticket, so I started to make some inquiries. I had a strong suspicion the girl would come out of the woodwork on the redemption deadline. And he was absolutely right. And yes, sure enough, she did. All I needed to do was wait until the girl went to Wendybanks to redeem the articles. But unfortunately, she redeemed only McGilda's overcoat and the one disc that was in its pocket. The all-important music box with the second disc inside was missing.
Because I had already been forfeited 2 days earlier.
But I was unaware of the fact that I had not been. I could have avoided my nighttime excursion.
Meanwhile, as our investigation into the stolen government secrets was progressing, we'd pick up on the fact that McGilda was involved.
Inspector, you've recovered fast.
Yeah, my orders were to recover the stolen information as quickly as possible. So we started gathering the fellows' positions and examining whatever we could lay our hands on. And fingers on.
Mm-hmm.
We had a full-scale investigation going on at the yard, but we had to keep it quiet as well. But
then, when the inspector here took the disc from me in the pawnbroker that day, I became nervous. I was sure the music box and second disc were still there in the shop somewhere, so I knew that it was a race against time. I had to find those articles before the police did. That's what prompted you to break into the place that same night. With the help of your old friends, the Skulkin brothers. Those dumb idiots. What happened that night in the pawnbrokery, I can only describe as a nightmare. While Nash and Ringo were searching the counter, I located the music box I'd sold to McGilda on the shelves of forfeited articles.
And the second disc was inside?
Yes. I slipped it into my pocket with a very deep sigh of relief. But then, something entirely unexpected happened.
Oh, what are you doing in my shop?
Bang bang.
Bang, bang, bang.
A gunshot rang out in the shop, and I felt a sharp pain in my left arm.
The rover fired his gun, and the bullet pierced your limb.
Yes, exactly, but unfortunately, I decided to bring my own gun with me that night, just in case. Before I knew what happened, I fired back. That man had already turned to flee. I hadn't intended to fire in his direction, much less kill him. But unfortunately for both of us, the bullet hit home. It struck him in the middle of his back as he fled through the storeroom door for refuge.
Sorry tale.
It all took place in the blink of an eye. I don't imagine Nash and Ringo even realized what had happened at first. I was terrified, so I fled. And that's the whole story, but nothing about the story. That's everything that happened when it makes on the wretched night.
Okay. It's so scared. Earlier, you called McGilda the monster. A man who used his wealth and influence to distort the facts. Escape justice to
The
the crime
facts?
murder. The facts. The facts. What tragic irony, for what you have done is exactly the same. Yep. You become the very monster you saw and despised so deeply and gilded.
Yes, I think I have.
Is he gonna cry?
We're all gonna cry.
Well, this has been a long and exhausting trial, yes. However, it would seem that at least we have arrived at the truth. Inspector, your son, what of Mr. Ashley, Graydon? But he's been restrained, my lord, and he's been escorted to the yard. He'll be charged with the murder of Mr. Windybank and the stealing of government secrets. Very good. And you, Inspector, yeah, regrettably, you will have to face charges yourself. Oh, he took us out. Yes, my lord. Of course. In transfers that you were
Complicit.
He's complicit in helping a criminal escape justice. Yeah, the fact remains whether or not you were doing so in line of duty. The crime is the serious one, Inspector. Inexcusable. Now to the defendant, Miss Gina Lestrade. Yeah. It is time for the final conductor.
Education.
Education, please. Is the jury ready, Mr. Foreman? Yes, sir. Airbid, Squadron, stand by, sir. This is really it now. Yes. Let's push the final call, the finishing whistle. My men are ready to deliver their verdicts. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Foreman. Very well, ladies and gentlemen of the jury. You will now declare your final decision to the court.
Not guilty.
Not guilty. Not
Good.
guilty.
Not guilty.
Not guilty.
Not guilty.
That's the stuff. I'm off the hook. Yes.
Finally, you finally managed to get out of it.
Iris, did you have a stroke?
Yes,
Finally, I had a stroke. I wasn't ready. Wasn't sure if we'd come out on top for a while there.
Susie was right. You're the best lawyer in the world.
Miss Strad, I am not finished with you yet. Oh, right. What? What's that move like that for? Before you start enjoying your freedom, there are certain other crimes to consider. Oh, yes. 2 months ago in my courtroom, no less, you gave false testimony, do you not? In relation to the trial today, not only did you unlawfully enter Wing's pawnbrokery, you also attempted to abscond with Mr. Guild's property, it seems. Oh, yeah. I've never done nothing of sorts. Oh my god.
Of course not. It's not like you were gleefully wearing a gilded coat in your cell yesterday or anything.
And just when I was getting excited about throwing a party for Jenny this evening.
Yep. And turn your attention to the defense. Determining that when played together, the music box disc contains a message in Morse code was, well, it was certainly a most unsweated revelation, Counsel. Revelation? Quite so, my lord. The prosecution is quite really off guard. In fact, I think we should applaud my learned friend's courage here today. I propose a toast. Okay. Do demanding the government secrets be disseminated before the entire courtroom. Okay.
Very sorry about that. It was the only way I could get Inspector Greggs to admit what he'd done, so... But, okay.
If I may say something?
Isn't that...
Oh. It's, about the sounds produced by the music, box. I do wonder if that was really Morse code at all.
What are you saying, madam?
Oh well, it's just that I'm really rather
Fanatical.
fanatical when it comes to Morse code. You see, I mean, you'd hope so. So much so that the whole world seems to be covered in dots and dashes. To me, goodness, madam, an unhealthy level of obsession one feels. I must say that in my option, the sounds produced by these two discs were nothing more than that. I mean, my list is a series of two different tones.
What? Can that really be? It wasn't Morse code after all. My lord, defense would like to listen to the music box again.
Are you off your nut? How many times do I have to tell you these discs contain real secrets, sunshine? This courtroom is not as appropriate forum to discuss the nature of the government's communications. We know McFielded conspired to trade national secrets with our enemies. Secret regard hired from Mr. Gurdon. Now that the man has admitted to this crime, we now need to pursue the matter.
But it's really going to bother me.
Yeah. Unless I have it
Iris is having thoughts.
Yeah. Mrs. Strad?
Yeah.
Yeah, my lord. That which you have seen today here in the courtroom has been extremely disturbing. Falsified evidence, imitation, forgery, a grim catalog of
depravity.
Appealing evidence to befalling my child. Come on, it ain't nothing. I don't see most days in the back slums. Okay, I beg your pardon. If you're weak, you'll pay for it. That's how your life goes.
Gina.
But look, I reckon I worked something out today. What did you work? The world ain't fair, but if you want it to change, you gotta start at home. You gotta change your, who you are. You are yourself. Okay.
Is she giving us this wisdom?
Yes, she is wisdom. Well, that's a very, laudable listen, I would say. I really look forward to the born again Miss Lestrade never gracing my courtroom with her presence again. Okay. Now, with regard to the murder of Mr. P21 Bank, proprietor of the Pawn Brewery business on Baker Street, I hereby declare the defendant, Miss Gina Lestrade, not guilty.
It's about fucking time.
I fucking know. Like what, fucking 3 days? In a courtroom.
Pretty much.
Oh, yeah, I was
Shoot
wondering. Oh. Okay. She was very happy about it. That is all court has adjourned. Get the fuck out of my courtroom.
I got a party.
Woohoo.
Oh, okay.
Oh. Oh. Does he have some words with his wine?
Okay, Zoe's gonna clean her foot.
On a personal note, I must say you've surprised me, my Far Eastern friend.
I'm not your friend, buddy.
Despite being Japanese, you saw through the percent to the malice that festered within the Englishman, and at the same time saw through the grime to the surprising heart of your English client. Yes, your Eastern client. Now you have a curious talent for judging character, especially considering our very different cultures.
I don't think there's anything curious about it.
Huh.
Well, whether we're from the Empire of Great Britain or the Empire of Japan, we're all human beings. We're not so very different on the inside. We all bleed wine. I mean blood.
You know, I take this case for one very simple reason. Why? To lock swords with you once again here in the courtroom. Okay.
You did?
When I encountered you for the first time 2 months ago, it reminded me of toasting friendship and trust with another Nephews, only to find my trust betrayed. Through you, I hope to look into the eyes of the man I once knew and try to understand.
Huh? You mentioned something similar earlier today, about total betrayal at the hands of the Japanese.
Japanese.
What happened exactly?
A lot of shit. Well, you may ask. And one day, when the time comes, you will learn the answer, whether you like it or not. Okay!
Okay. Alright, then I'll wait for that day if I must. You didn't even drink that.
Coming to be known as the Reaper.
Coming to a movie theater near you.
My restraint, retirement from the service 5 years ago. It gives you cause to wonder if our meeting has some deeper purpose. Yeah. So, farewell, my learned Japanese fellow, until we meet again. Okay! I'm concerned.
Yep. Okay. It's done. It's over at last. But where's Iris disappeared to?
Yeah. Oh.
Congratulations, Gina. I knew it all along. I knew that you were innocent.
Well, you did what you said, Mr. Naruto. You believe in me, right? Up to then. You're as odd as your name.
What's odd about it? I told you I had faith in you, didn't I?
No one's ever said that before, see? Kept the promise, I mean, properly.
That's awful.
I figured something out today. All my life growing up in the slums, I've never trusted no one. But that's just because I've been scared of being stabbed in the back.
Or shot.
I mean, the more you trust someone, the more it hurts when they let you down.
Yeah, I think I can understand that. After all, I had a taste of it in that trial 2 months ago. Chose to trust someone and paid for it. That betrayal left a big scar. You know though, Gina, I worked hard. I worked something out recently too. Trusting in someone else is really an exercise in learning to trust yourself. And when your gut tells you it's the right thing to do and your trust is rewarded, there's no better feeling in the world. I think I have you to thank for reminding me of that valuable lesson.
Oh, well, if you say so. Don't make that a lot of sense to me, though. Okay.
I'm trying to say that putting my faith in you, Dina, has been a real pleasure. Don't put your faith in her, she's underage.
Yeah. For crying out loud, pack it in, yeah. She's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
She's like, what the fuck, bro? But I suppose I start to feel the same way. I mean, sometimes trusting someone else's, you know? Alright.
Thanks.
Flash ringed. This is the way I see it. You're a skay. A Chancellor is only as good as his faith in his client.
Scratch, scratch, scratch.
And that comes down to how much faith he has in himself.
After this experience, I'm starting to feel like I understand what you mean. Because you're mine. Am I living up to your expectations? Am I turning out to be the lawyer you believed I could be? Am I butter?
God, he just, pardon, yep, pardon.
I don't know who's speaking.
Is it?
Oh,
is it,
gosh, what the
Holmes?
deuce does a man have to do to be noticed around here, my dear fellow? That man just turned towards him.
The man's like, what the
that
fuck,
voice.
bro?
It's too late for that voice now, Mr. Naruto. I've been standing here patiently in the corner of the room for an eternity. Aha, yes, it has been me all along, I would have said it when finally you noticed. But you people, with your incessant babbling.
Mr. Sholmes.
Haha, yes, it was me all along, you see.
I don't know. Go away.
Yeah.
Stop prolonging the scene.
I'd assumed you'd be taken back to the hospital, to be honest. Indeed I was, but I managed to escape again. Oh. I happen to be aware of two foibles of the doctor who tended me. I merely made knowledge of them to the man, and he happily issued me with a leave of absence. How very above board. But enough of my adventures. That was a fine victory, Miss Naruto. Your tireless efforts justly rewarded, I feel. Congratulations are in order. As a close friend, I tip my hat to you. Because I have a hat. Thank you.
So great touched you are. Great being cold as ice, maybe.
Have I irked you in some way, Mr. Strahd?
Well, you've been having a snooze in your nice soft bed. Some of us have been fighting for our lives.
Ah, well, that bullet did cause me to lose a substantial amount of blood, it's true. So I have indeed been feeling somewhat cold, not perhaps as cold as ice, but, well, feel me. Could you take your hands off my neck, please, Mr. Sholmes?
Oh, he literally is saying feel me. Oh no.
And in some way, I suppose, congratulations on order for you too, Mrs. Strahd.
What's this supposed to mean? What's half-hearted? Why am I so half-hearted? Jesus.
Well, naturally, it isn't my intention to alarm you, but an acquittal in a trial with the particular prosecutor is perhaps a little precarious. Well done, Miss Sholmes. Not alarming in the slightest.
Oh, the Reaper, you mean? Because anyone who's not guilty in the trial, he was working on winds up dead anyways, alright?
The very point I was trying to make. And exemplified by the fate of Mr. McGilden, in fact. Ah, but of course, I pay no attention to such irrational drivel myself.
Yeah, well, it don't bother me.
Oh, really?
Of course not. The way I see it, the Reaper is a bit like, upstairs?
Okay. Him upstairs, you mean like God?
Yeah. Him upstairs knows what's what, right? He knows what people are like on the inside. He won't have got the wrong end of the stick. Or some codes that, like, the bug are rotten to the core. at the end of the day, I am upstairs to make sure they get what they deserve.
I suppose that's one way of looking at it. Divine justice is one thing, though. The Reaper taking matters to his own hands and claiming lives is another.
Well, I ain't like Miguel's sword, so I ain't scared. I got principles, see?
A trait in you which is to be admired, Mr. Strahd.
Aye, just give her a rest, alright?
As I was saying, congratulations are in order. The news of your acquittal is very welcome news to me indeed. Let me express my heartfelt congratulations, Gina.
God.
Throw down some sick beats with me.
Well,
There you are, Hurley. How long have you been here?
yeah. And where the fuck is she?
Honestly, I went to the main entrance especially to meet you there. Yeah. Iris, my dear, I do apologize. But wait until I tell you what happened. This pair made utter fools of themselves. What happened? As you know, I have a penchant for disguise. I was hiding in this room dressed as a bailiff. But these dolts didn't notice my presence at all. They had no idea. Can you imagine, Iris? Would you credit it?
I'm not sure, really.
I beg your pardon?
I'm sorry, Hurley, but you just don't have the weighty presence you seem to think you have. In fact, you really ought to be careful about that. It's going to land you in trouble one day.
I'll be careful. Ouch.
Who's the parent here?
Anyway, it's a shame. I was so hoping to throw a party for Jenny tonight. But you won't be able to come, will you?
No, it don't look like I'm gonna be going nowhere for a while. You heard the Jed's pattern. I got stuff to make amends for, apparently. All of them office. Yep. Was it going again? Breaking and entering? Taking the bog trotter stuff? What was in blood? Blah 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 blah.
Yeah, I think you'll find that basically being a pickpocket is the main offense.
But do I have any offense? It's a job, isn't it?
I don't think so.
Well, it has got me thinking, all this. Maybe I should start looking for another line of work. I mean, you didn't start off as a lawyer, did you, Odo?
Well, no. But I was never a pickpocket.
Anyway, I reckon I can make a change. Yep.
Okay.
I gotta do something for all them. Like me from the slums, something that makes a difference for them.
That's a wonderful idea, Jenny, and I'm sure you can do it. What is it?
I'm gonna cry. Nothing. Yeah, Lestrade? Who's talking?
Oh.
The prison carriage has arrived, madam. Come with me to the rear gate. Okay. Alright. Well, looks like I'm off then.
Yes, goodbye, Gina, and good luck.
Odo?
Yes. Don't shoot me.
Yeah. Yeah.
What was that for?
I don't know. I mean, I don't know what to say, so...
Indeed. So you shoot the poor man. Perhaps the situation calls for a phrase hitherto missing from vocabulary, Mrs. Strahd. On occasion such as this,
Say thank you or something?
I would recommend a simple thank you.
Oh.
Oh yes, it's good advice, Jenny.
Right, I see. Well...
Oh.
Oh. thanks, Odo.
She cute without her hat.
Oh, and she crying. Thank you for everything you done. For believing me.
Not at all. In fact, that should be my line. Thank you, Gina. But wait, there's more. Well, there she goes. Wonder if I'll ever see her again. Well now, quite the indomitable purse.
Oh, I nearly forgot. I bought a paper outside. I have money. It's a special edition and it's trails all over the front page. Pickpockets, innocence proven, and it's wonderful.
You should have known it to be Gina, Iris. Shown it to Gina, she would have been thrilled.
Oh no, how silly of me. But anyway, would you like this is the good news or the bad news?
Not again.
Oh no.
Well, what do you say, Bruno? Hurley?
As usual, I think rather get the bad news out of the way first. Absolutely not. I have no intention of listening to anything but good news. And there you have it.
How people answer that question says a lot about them, doesn't it?
Let's not go there.
Alright then, maybe let's check with the good news in this time. The rain has finally stopped. It was a record level of rainfall, apparently.
Oh no.
Well, that is good news indeed. We can journey back in great comfort. Alright then, what's the bad news?
The huge storm has left the seas very choppy. The channel in particular is awful, so sailings out of Dover have been delayed by a day or more.
Wait, Dover?
That's right. If we head to the station immediately, we may still make it in time to wave Susie off.
But there won't be a train, surely. We couldn't be that lucky. Who do you think I am, Mr. Naruhodo? Mr. Sholmes? I rushed to Victoria Station early and made arrangements for a special express. If we hurry now, we shall be there in time for dinner. And I know of a fine restaurant that serves the most delicious baked sole. The great detective does it again. Indeed he does. I happen to be aware of a number of the rail transport director's foibles. What? I merely made my knowledge of them known to the man, and he happily laid on the locomotive in elementary. Just an idea, but it might be wise to stop manipulating people that way.
What are we waiting for then? To London, Victoria!
Okay. Pretty. Oh, now it's 18th.
Quayside. That took somewhat longer than I anticipated.
Susie's spot must be about to leave now.
Miss Sato, where are you?
Is she on the boat? Oh,
Hello.
there she is.
Over there, look. It looks like she's reading something.
Oh no, she's reading a book.
Oh no, she can read.
Hold it!
Oh, she can read. She can throw it.
Hey, Miss Sato, wait, what are you doing? She just like turns.
She's like, what the fuck, bro? Mr. Naruhodo, what are you doing here?
We came as soon as we could after the trial meeting. We heard the sailings were being delayed due to the bad weather, you see.
Oh, I see. Then tell me, how did Gina's trial go?
It went well. She was acquitted.
That's wonderful. Really wonderful news.
What about that book? The book you're about to throw into the sea. It was your encyclopedia of British law, wasn't it?
Oh dear. I was hoping you hadn't seen that. I'm not worthy of practicing law in any way now. What the fuck? So I'll say my final farewell.
You were saying goodbye to law, you Susato-san? Would I be correct in assuming? It's because of the peephole, Mr. Sato-san.
I deliberately altered the scene of crime, and then I tried to hide the fact. Well then, I did it. What I did is utterly unforgivable.
That reminds me. How did you even come to have this, Susie?
Yeah. On the evening of the incident, Mr. Shams had invited Gina to dinner, if you remember.
Oh yes, we had a wonderful time.
Well, Gina gave us a little
Introductory.
introductory lesson, didn't she? Do the art of pickpocketing, I mean. Okay. So she stole it.
That was so much fun. I stole Bruno's armband.
Yes, please don't do that again, Iris. That band's very important to me.
Well, if it's so important, you should pay more attention to it. You didn't notice for ages.
On a whim, I thought it would be fun to see if I could take the cat flap mat, so I put it up my sleeve. Oh no.
It does fit.
Really?
Yeah. And then I forgot about it until I found myself in Mr. Rainbake's shop with it later that night.
I see.
And then... Yeah. Mr. Shams.
Leave me, Mr. Naruto. Right.
After Mr. Naruto left the shop, I started to think that door started to play on my mind.
Storeroom door, you mean?
Yes, if Gina was anywhere in the shop, I realized it could only be behind the door. And at that moment, the little device that I had up my sleeve sprung to mind. I was so worried about Gina, I simply had to know.
So you used the cat flip mat to make the peephole hole in the door. The peephole hole? The peephole hole!
Yeah.
As captured in a photograph of the shop. By one of Hurley's red-handed recorders.
Indeed, it was of the first importance at that point. Precisely when the peephole was made, the information would prove to be Naruto's greatest weapon. Though naturally, without proof, it would have amounted to nothing.
But when I looked through the hole in the door, the sight that met my eyes made my blood run cold. Thoughts started to run through my mind. I remembered that trial 2 months earlier.
Trial of Magnus McGilden.
I heard about how he mutilated the evidence and arranged false testimony to secure his freedom.
And then he died.
It made the British justice system feel very dark and sinister to me. And then, a terrible thought occurred to me. Oh no, not thoughts. What if some wicked criminal was planning to do the same thing now? Because from the appearance of the crime scene, it looked exactly as though Gina had shot Mr. Winmate. Even though I was sure she would never have done such a thing.
You're worried that the true culprit would try to frame her for a crime.
That's right, but then I realized it would be very difficult for anyone to give false testimony in this case.
What do you mean?
Well, the crime appeared to have happened behind the door of a locked room. For someone to claim falsely to have witnessed it, there would have to be a way to see beyond the door.
For which a peephole would be the very thing.
Only the people I
The
had
people.
wasn't actually there until after the crime had been committed, of course. But the criminal would know that, so it wouldn't make any difference.
The possibility of a rather ingenious trap was there, was it not? A trap? Is that why she did it?
So is that why you kept us secret city? You never mentioned that you made the people to anyone, not even the police.
I know. I knew it at the time what I was doing was wrong. A criminal offense, even. Oh no, not criminal. That's why I decided to apply to Mr. Jones. If Mr. Harder was completely backed into corner with no other possible means of escape, the truth about the people could save him. That was my plan.
She really does think of everything. But then, why didn't you just tell me everything before the trial began? My dear fellow, you are not thinking straight.
Yeah, she did not have time.
If she had done that, it would have rendered you complicit in the whole escapade. You could have been disbarred if you had been seen to have knowingly tampered with the crime scene. Yeah. So Miss Sato decided to shoulder the burden of responsibility alone. For your sake and Mr. Strahd's. Miss Sato.
Truth is, when it happened, I did it because I lost a lot. I lost a little of my faith in law. Oh no.
Oh.
I was worried that the right person wouldn't be convicted of the crime. But the moment I allowed myself to think that is the moment I lost my right to call myself a jail's assistant.
What you did isn't comparable to what he did. Graydon is the one who lied in the witness stand, using that peephole as a way to implicate Gina. And besides, if the peephole inconsistency hadn't existed, I'm not at all sure that she would have been acquitted in the end. Miss Susato, what you did saved Gina's life.
Well, with your kind words, Mr. Otto, you say lie too, from my regrets. Regrets.
Well, we must all be thankful to Mr. Strahd's freedom has been assured. Yes, exactly. Although some of the loose ends in the trial will continue to play on my mind, I'm sure.
But the resolution that the music box disc contain secret messages, Mr. Hardo? About that. What a traffic to work that out. I'm full of imagination.
Well, actually, the argument wasn't quite as strong, as compelling as I thought it was.
Oh, it wasn't?
There was a communications officer among the jury members, you see, telegraph operator, and she said that the majority of the sounds on the disc were just meaningless tones. As one would expect, after all, we were talking about secret government communications. No doubt that they were written in cipher to avoid being readily understood should they have been intercepted. In cipher, I see. So then we could never have hoped to understand the message anyway. Nonsense, my dear fellow. It's quite a zero pipe problem, I say you. A. So. G. Asogi. What?
Well, that can't be a real word, can it? How funny.
Wait, Iris, what did you say?
I just said asogi. Does that word mean something to you?
Mean something. Asogi was the name of my best friend.
What?
But how? How do you know the name, Iris?
I wrote it down during the trial before, when the message was playing in the music box.
She transcribed it on the fly. She really is a genius.
I thought the message probably wouldn't be written out in plain Morse code, so I tried various ways to interpret it. But whatever I tried, the words just didn't seem to make any sense. That is, in English at least.
Oh.
It suddenly occurred to me, you see? There's more than one Morse code, not just the English variety. Various countries around the world have altered and added to Morse code to use it in their own languages.
I don't believe it. Are you saying...
That's right. I've only actually seen a chart of Japanese Morse code once before. But I think it's based on the Iroha pangram, isn't it?
And you mean to say that the Japanese Morse code, the message says Asogi?
Yes, I think so. Sorry, but I don't remember all of the Japanese Morse code.
Yes. You let me see that?
Miss Sato, do you know it? Do you know Japanese Morse code?
Yes, I spent some time studying it. Of course you did. Because I'm quite sure Morse code will become more important for international communications.
Then I might recommend, my dear, that you focus your efforts on the English version.
See, that is the Irish. Show me the message, please.
Of course.
What could this supposed to mean?
Whatever is in the long sequence of supposedly meaningless dots and dashes has made the color drain from Sato's face.
There's no law that this message is written in Japanese Morse code.
So the British Empire has been using Japanese for its secret communications.
I don't understand the reason why, but the message appears to be a list of 4 famous names.
For people. Oh no. 4 name people.
The first is Kazuma
Asogi. Why? Why was his name on that disc?
Second is A Shin.
Not Asian. Shin, I don't recognize that name.
You got the term. The third is T.
Grugerson?
Gruson?
Gregson.
Mm.
It would seem that Tobias Gregson is the 3rd man on the list. And what's his name doing in a secret government communication as well?
And the last name?
What's the matter, Mr. Sato?
It's just so strange. So unexpected. Is it her?
Oh, what is it, Susie? Don't keep us in suspense.
Or his name? I wonder someone we know. Last name is
Oh.
John Wilson. Okay.
What?
Wilson.
John H. Wilson? You mean Daddy?
This is only J. Wilson, so I'm afraid I can't be sure. Then, after the 4 names, it reads, if I translate from Japanese, that is all 4. That's the end of the message. Or rather, the end of what you noted down as...
I wonder if it was like a hit list then.
something.
I just can't believe it. Who would ever have thought that those discs contain Japanese Morse code? Not to mention a strange list of disturbing familiar names. It should appear that this particular message is a communication of some kind between Great Britain and the Empire of Japan.
So Daddy could be in Japan then. Where's Susie and Runo come from?
Yes.
Well...
No. It's not very likely, really, is it? I mean, there are thousands of people with the surname Wilson, and there must be a lot of J's among them.
Professor John H. Wilson, visiting professor of medicine at the Imperial Yuma University. But we can't tell Iris about that now. We just can't. This is so strange. Somehow, in solving the case of the Mr. Windivink's murder day, I feel like I've rolled back a boulder at the mouth of a very dark cave.
I do wonder if perhaps it's a dark cave that we shouldn't go wandering inside. Okay.
But yet we will.
Yes, but yet we will. But you have a boat.
Honk honk.
Yep. Go catch your boats. Oh dear, the ship's going to set sail soon.
Yes, it seems so. Moi.
Mwah. I'll sail on that same ship for to the port of
Dunkirk.
Dunkirk, in France. Oh, should go to France.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'll change onto the larger passenger vessel, bound for Japan.
Bond. James Bond.
You're really going then, Susie?
She has
I'm gonna
to.
cry.
We wish you a safe passage, Mr. Sato.
Thank you so much. I wish all of you the very best.
Miss Sato, I had hoped to have you always at my side to guide me and support me.
Mr. Hodo.
Please, come back soon. As far as I'm concerned, you really are the very best judicial assistant in the world.
Aw. I'm just gonna cry. I'm quite sure. I'll be back before you know it.
Really, Susie?
Oh no, don't forget, Paris. I made you promise of yet to fulfill.
A promise?
About your manuscript.
Oh yeah, the Hound of the Baskervilles.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Well, I'll be waiting for you then, Susie. A promise is a promise.
Definitely, Iris. Mr. Hodo?
Yes.
Do you remember the first time we met?
No. I mean, yes, of course. On the SS Burya when I dragged out from that wardrobe still half asleep. Remember, right? You threw me halfway across the cabin with a Susan takedown.
You know very well that I'm talking about after that. It's strange, but being thrown together as you were in that case, I somehow felt straight away that you were the perfect person to continue Kazuo-sama's great legacy.
Mrs. Sato-san.
Wait, so right. I really want to believe. No, I'm sure that I'll be back soon. Farewell until then. Okay. Farewell. Fun voyage.
Oh, anime.
Oh, anime.
Somehow we seem to have come to the
Oh,
end
God.
of the adventures of Ryunosuke Naruhodo. Or the first volume, at least.
Oh my god, cute.
Cat.
Looking back now, it feels as though fate has led me on this journey.
Wagi's just like, wait up.
Fate led me to becoming a lawyer, to traveling halfway
A
around
lawyer.
the world, to meeting the great detective.
She doesn't have a voice.
I'm sure there'll be trials and tribulations ahead. Of course
No.
there will.
Pretty, but also flashbang.
Yes.
Whatever happens,
Cat.
I know I'll be able to turn my fortunes
But
around.
he forgot to brush his hair.
Oh,
Oh, of course he's over there in the corner playing.
he's having a good time.
After all,
Mhm.
I have the greatest friends in the world.
Why did the anime style just change?
I don't know.
It has thicker lines now, it looks like.
Yeah. Well then.
Oh,
Oh.
not more. Yes, Miss Naruhodo. Yes, Mr. Chums. I have some rather awkward news. I'm actually a woman. The railway company has decided to sue over the special express train, apparently. Huh?
What the fuck?
It caused so much commotion on the line, all the other trains had to wait at the stations. But really, we would never have made it to Dover in a time otherwise. Anyway, I explained everything, and how it was all your fault.
What the fuck?
Oh, and then my controller battery is dying. Huh?
No.
I believe a formal complaint should be delivered to your office tomorrow. But not to worry, my dear fellow. According to Mr. Sutter, you love defending yourself in court. Huh? What? It's...
Alright, I'm perfectly happy to testify. He really didn't look like the sort of man who'd do something so outrageous. See?
The
Son of a
fuck?
bitch. Okay, Luna, you do that. Mr. Sholmes. Yes. A word, if you don't mind. Why, certainly, any word you like. Bellowed out, my dear fellow.
Oh yes, I love Bruno's words, and I know just the one he'll use here.
Objection? Then I really must say...
Yep. Oh, his hand is up like you don't care.
oh god. And then he, like, did that. Luna, are you having a good time there? Oh. In the following weeks, hundreds of music boxes arrived in Baker Street from all over Europe. Something was afoot, though it transpired I had ordered them all myself. So I advertised them for a sale used by Mr. Sholmes to solve an important case. And the money I have earned consulting detective work will pay the pittance for my comparison.
Okay.
Okay, Luna, you don't come here then.
I haven't slept a wink. This manuscript is due tomorrow. When all this is busy, Hurley Street cooks me breakfast. Well, cooks is an overstatement. For some dry toast and a stupid coffee.
I mean, and it's stupid or something. I don't mean Susie or lover. Oh, it's that man. Witness, your testimony is riddled with contradictions.
Exactly. Really do rare combined coin. Yep.
Well, I don't know, sir. Knows his father is an innocent man. Are you calling my son a liar?
Yes. Witness, my courtroom is no place for your. Yep.
It's on auto, so
Yeah, I know. I know it is.
that's why I'm trying to read fast.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hey.
Having delivered the Russian dancer to shore in Shanghai, I lay low. Yep. Well, but last night I heard an extremely suspicious Japanese nation. I've done nothing wrong. All I did was give what I was offering to my pocket. A man brings some kittens on board and suddenly he's an ignorant criminal. It's not fair. Okay.
Also, I forgot Hosanaga even existed.
Oh. Standardization will be the gold standard for places in the new age. I do a world governed by the towns of order and disciple. Yep, just like a great clock, and the fact with hundreds of powers smashing together, perfect. Yep, harmony or something like that. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have 2 minutes and 37 seconds until my next point. Oh god, I had to say his words so fast.
Yeah.
Oh god. He's a bitch. I still don't
He
trust
is.
him.
No.
The latest seems out, and I will, yep, whatever I say, that one line show now, I get a sound ovation, will hear it? No. Not bad, I suppose. For an amateur. You said it,
Skirt.
please. Good tea. Hell, her ladyship puts me to shame. Oh my god, funny. Been visiting the old girl on a daily basis, of course. Maybe old Jim. Let's say battling with these stairs every day has done. Yep, editing rather well with the homework work too. Got this made, business tended up. Hope the gossiping neighbors don't realize the man of the house is on his own. Okay. I forgot that because she did shit, so she went to jail.
Oh wait, no, that's you. Wait, no, that was me. There's Oh.
Yep, no, there's nothing I really enjoy in these days. Shopping. I looking out for lobsters. Yeah, launderers. And they're lobsters.
Oh, Hooray!
Yeah. No, you almost got it, but no.
Yeah.
Shoes went by fast.
God.
Oh, yep, she's in jail. Looks like I'm gonna be doing time for a bit now. But I suppose every day for matter. So it ain't boring. She's anything going on about these cases, the shows is looking. Yep. Criminal investigations are kind of interesting when you get into them. That's true. She has thoughts.
Mm-hmm. Oh no.
Oh
Yes,
no.
I renounce my bringing and choose a life of sophisticated crime. With regrets, please. Get over here, bro.
God.
That ain't the Ash we know.
Yeah, we got time in here to plan that quick of Miller and yup.
The three
Yeah,
was it
Muskeworth.
milking the
And they
neighborhood for all it's
were-
worth. Oh my god, that's cute.
That's hilarious. Funny. I'm concerned. Oh man. Oh. This auto. This past 6 months has been the time like I should rather remember. Talking about the days and wonderful encounters. I've become Julia, that's what life is about. You're the son, I promised. Your assistant will return one day. But for now, I'll leave you with many memories. And a heartfelt wish. That life will treat you well. Okay, they made it easier for her to be read for some
Yeah.
reason. Oh,
I mean, it's supposed to be like slower and memorable, I think. Daruma.
Oh, cute.
Huh.
He's like, hat. That's my hat now. Okay, I was wondering if there's war.
Yeah. What they doing?
They're having a good time. Where the fuck that wind coming from?
Are we finally gonna
Is
learn
it-
where the wind's come from?
Maybe.
Oh, Bradley Clarkson, Rina Takahashi, Mark Ota.
Oh, yep.
Not seeing any names I recognize. Yes, Luna, what's the matter?
Oh, there's all. Is he gonna just pass him at one point, or are they gonna like?
He's like getting further ahead, I think.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
not
hard to tell
sure.
sometimes. He's also catching up at some point, so it's
Yeah.
like it's... Oh no.
What's wrong with your eye?
Oh god, the pictures in the background.
God, he has a snake on his face.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I thought he was gonna stop and... Yeah.
Hey, goodbye.
Because technically...
Oh, hello.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
What'd you
she
do with
has
my
the
sword?
now. Is she gonna start following then? Or is she gonna stop there?
Give me my
Okay.
sword. And then I have a sword.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, she's
Yeah,
following the
she
leader now.
does. Yep.
He's
Oh,
like,
no, he's
I
like,
want
welcome.
hugs.
She's like, welcome, hug me.
Yeah.
No. Oh god, that.
That man's dead now. He's like, I don't want hugs.
And then he giggled.
Mm-hmm. Susano's like, don't look at him.
Oh no, it's Baker Street.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, it's that man. What's he
It's our
gonna
creepy
do?
uncle. It'd be funny if he just tripped him. Oh, he's following.
Yes. He's a stalker. Oh, Kit Kat.
Mm-hmm. Is the cat gonna follow us?
I wonder.
There's room. No? Okay, no cat for us. Except Luna. She's here, having a good time.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Iris. Oh, there's that man with his foot on the table. He's like, what's for dinner? My foot.
Is he gonna follow us?
Oh no.
Oh, okay.
Cute. No, he has thoughts.
Mm-hmm. Oh, is she gonna follow us, maybe? She could if she wanted to. Oh, no, she's just gonna shoot us.
She just might shoot us. Yes, soon, cat. Hold on.
Yeah,
Oh,
Iris
no.
is like a Lolita steampunk, and it's weird.
Yes.
It's cute though, but yeah.
Oh, funny. No. Yep. Oh no. I had to do pose.
They
They're like,
did.
haha.
Oh,
no,
and then they
I
pointed.
did that. Oh my god. Oh no, not the fin. I'm hitting my cat, by the
Oh.
way.
You're smacking him. Oh,
Oh, pretty.
that's pretty.
No.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
Such a
lot of
long
editing.
episode, yep.
Oh.
Oh, hey, that's pretty.
Yep.
Well, we
It
did it.
changed. We did it.
Luna, are you proud of us? Okay, you're just gonna lick your foot? Why is everyone licking their feet today?
Or they're gonna lick their
And
foot.
burping.
They're gonna lick your foot?
No, Luna's licking her fucking foot.
No, I know! But then I said...
Okay. Is it time for bed? God. After so many hours.
Oh god, yes! So many hours. Hours of delirium.